Howdy.
Howdy.
Ahoy hoy. Yeehaw.
You got one?
Guten Tag.
Germany.
Ja.
Ja, Deutschland.
You're making a
but
German
why?
spectacle
I don't know.
of yourself.
Bitte, baby.
Welcome to Star to Steer Her By, a Star Trek podcast. I'm your guy. My name's Jake, and here today are my friends. Take it away!
Motherfucker, you cannot unleash this on me without warning. This is Chris.
This is Ames. Jump on the bandwagon. Don't allow this to happen.
The thing is like, I started writing one for Chris as soon as I saw that he wasn't going to. You know, like, so I'm thinking like the Turtles, like, you know, Donatello leads, or Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines, like... Chris laughs loud, gets red in the face. Ames will put him back into his place, you know? Like,
That's not bad. But who are you?
I'm Caitlin, and I make jokes about fisting.
This is our first time in a while in the same room. I'm punchy as fuck. This is gonna be interesting.
Well, now that we have done the rhymes, it sounded off with half some times. Today we're talking about a show, you know it as Discovery.
Nope, it's over.
A for effort.
You know it as Disco.
Fail.
There we
Hey,
go.
disco was good.
I
That was
fucked
good.
it up. I fucked it up.
Whoop, there it is, you might say.
Damn, my 90s kids intro thing didn't pan out. Oh well. Did this episode pan out?
No.
Let's find out. We are, of course, this week talking about episode 4 of season 4. Nope, episode 5 of season 6. Season 4,
Four.
episode 5.
There are no season 6. Wow, there are no season.
Woo!
Woo! Boy, did we all drop acid before this? Like, what's
I'm being
happening?
normal.
I'm going to put y'all in jail as examples.
Ah.
Because that's what they do on planet species 10C.
Jake doesn't read the vocab. We don't know this. They just picked a random
Oh,
vocab
no,
term.
Radvac.
Yeah, the Radvac asteroid belt.
That sounds like an HVAC company or
It
something.
sounds terrible.
Like, hey, is your basement flooded? Call Radvac. Radvac. Like, you can hear it. It would be like a 90s like water country style.
But anyway, yeah, so where we so if you remember last week we had a tearful send-off to Tilly, and now
Tearful?
we've promptly forgotten her existence entirely.
They could be tears of joy, Ames.
So what happened in this episode? Well, I don't really remember, but I'll hit the main points.
Wing it.
So we find out that the DMA, as we've learned to call that, means direct memory access in computer terms, but it means something else for Discovery. I
Dark
don't know.
matter anomaly.
There you go. So for the DMA, which we now learn has been created by species 10C,
Well, we think.
the famous
Well,
species
they don't
10C.
exist. We don't even know if they exist.
Right. This is all theoretical.
We get some name drops of our past godlike species, the
Even Jake's
Metron.
favorite.
I know they are so always fucking
Yeah,
with you.
they're just teasing me. They're what's the term the kids use? Gooning?
Edging.
Edging.
Yeah,
That's
gooning
the-
is the opposite of edging.
What the what?
Isn't gooning like masturbating?
Gooning's just well.
Is this a 6-7 thing?
No.
I'm doing the gesture, folks. I'm hip with the lingo.
Gooning is just like people who are just always fucking horny and jorking it.
Oh, that does not sound like what that should be.
Yeah. Anyway, so Jake,
Well, anyway,
get us out of here.
Yeah,
Jake,
what's
get us
that
out
what
of here.
Brett Kavanaugh was doing? Oh no, he was boofing.
Boofing.
Okay, that's
Which
a
is when
different
you shoot the liquor up your butthole.
thing. Nice.
Because
Anyway,
Anywho,
How much of this is cuttable?
I
None
don't know.
of it.
It's all
None of it. It all has to
it's
stay.
all very interesting.
I think we'd have to just
But
fully
anyway, so
start over.
species 10, species 6-7 made the DMA. We
I
think.
like that. That's good.
But now we've kind of maybe thought, I don't know, we're like monitoring it. We got some ships that are looking at it, but then it just disappears and reappears someplace else.
Which proves it might be controllable.
Maybe so.
It has a
So,
spore drive.
but now we've learned that like possible next target is this Radvik asteroid belt. So we're gonna have to go and evacuate the people there. No, we're gonna evacuate the asteroids. Evacuating the people would mean to give them all laxatives.
Well, you know what?
We're not evacuating people.
Well, you know what? That's okay because I'm sure our new friends will be totally cool, right?
Oh, totally. Because it's like a former colony of the Emerald Necklace.
Hey, they're the
And-
Akali. Remember the Akali, everyone?
I
Oh
don't.
yeah,
No.
they're very surprised.
Well, they do have little things above their eyebrows.
Wait.
Makes them look always surprised. They're from...
Was that the guy that fucked Janeway?
No, you're not even close.
Oh, I loved him.
Uh,
The fascist?
Yeah.
They're the race that Archer infiltrated in civilization, including that hot chick he wanted to plow.
Oh.
There you go.
I was going to say, they're already warp capable, but it's been 1,000 years, so yes, of course. And also the Emerald Chain didn't care about warp capability.
Already warp capable? I like that
Well,
that's
they
your
also
problem
had-
with
they
it.
also
It's good.
had-
It's
they-
very
they
good.
had access to the technology, kind of, right? Because the guy that was
Well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure Enterprise took that
stealing
with
their
them.
artifacts.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not...
Yeah.
That's
So
most people,
so
they're
we're gonna go evacuate these asteroids.
These
And
assholes.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought he was gonna say. We're gonna go evacuate these assholes. I was like, all right.
we're gonna evacuate these assholes, and like the president beams up or whatever, and they're like, "Huh, we still detect a bunch of life signs." And he's like, "Oh, don't worry, those are just prisoners. They're the worst of the worst." And they're like, well, we're gonna rescue them anyway." And he's like, "Nah." So then Michael's like, "You know what? I'm not that important on the ship. I'm gonna personally go down with Book, and we're gonna rescue these people in this very
Reese, you're in charge.
yeah." And then like sends Reese on another mission.
And
Which we
Reese-
don't see.
Which we don't see, and then like they have this fucking scene where
Yep.
Reese just materializes out of nowhere as a hologram and is like, "I really want to let you know how much I appreciate the trust you placed in me, Captain." And then they're like, and she's like, you anyway. It goes on way too long in this a fucking emergency.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is not the time for this. This is like when Alistair gave me that rose in the middle of a fight in Dragon Age, and I was just like, Alistair, buddy.
Sweetie.
So we go in, we find the prison. It's behind a force field, and there's buzzsaw exploding beetles.
They were cute.
Oh,
that
yeah.
we have to shut down, which we do, but then we find the prisoners and they're in force fields and then we find out that, of course, in classic Star Trek moral lesson, you never
Oh,
know
it's Justice
the
Planet
doesn't
again.
look by its cover.
That's what I thought too.
It turns out that they're not hardened criminals. They're just guilty of minor offenses, and they've only been put here to make an example for others.
Jaywalking? I'm gonna be put to death for jaywalking?
This one trampled the flowers.
So we wind up trying to rescue them, and then the one guy that's kind of their leader, but he's a human. Turns out he actually is the one person who was a real murderer, and he's like, "Listen, I don't want to go because I feel like this is my penance." And they're like, "Okay," and like we have a very long thing, and eventually we leave him there, and he dies.
Book is big mad about it.
No, book.
Michael doesn't give a shit.
This was the this
Well, I
this
think it was a tough choice.
this
We'll
was
get to
the
it, but-
bridge too far for Book. I think he was not pleased with Michael letting Felix stay behind.
I mean, like, but it's like
We'll get to it.
Ugh.
Anywho, that's that plot.
One of many plots.
B plot we have is
You don't even know which one he's gonna mention.
I know I leave it as a big
It's
surprise.
the Zora plot.
Oh, God.
That was barely a plot. No, this is so we meet. We go to Starfleet, and Starfleet's like, "Hey, we're gonna send you this guy who's been studying
Yeah, this is what I thought he was going to
the
say. So my
DMA,
groan stands.
and he's
Okay.
been working with Aurelio."
He's still
Our
alive.
friend
Remember him?
Aurelio. He's been working. He was the guy in the Hannibal Lecter chair in the previous season.
That was one of the Emerald.
He was one of the
The
Emerald
Osiris
guys.
scientist,
No
yeah.
shit, that's him.
No,
Oh,
no.
right.
Well, no, not.
No, but that-
not
they
No, I
mentioned
know it's not
him.
the same character, but I'm saying he was working with that guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
they were
That's
working
cool.
together because they're also studying the spore drive, and then like true to form, Stamets is all pouty about it, and I don't like him because he's studying the
Because
thing
he's
that
just me.
He's studying my
exactly
life's
me.
work, and he never called to ask for my signature autograph.
The note I took down for that was Stamets doesn't like this dude because it makes his ego itch.
Yeah, basically. So Stamets is at first not very skeptical of our new friend Felix.
No.
Nope.
No.
Ruan
it's like
Tarka.
Tarka.
Tarka, yeah.
Yes, Grand Moff Tarka.
That might help me remember his name.
My great grand Marf.
And anywho, so Tarka though we meet him. He's a Ryzen, but not the sexy kind. He's kind of the bitchy asshole kind who just for no reason whatsoever made a big mess with some mashed potatoes.
He likes visual
Seriously,
aids. I
what-
get it.
It wasn't even a visual aid though.
He figured Stamets needed a visual aid because Stamets was done.
I think he was fucking hungry is what it was.
That's me, like, hands it to Stamets, like, can you
he's
take care of
a
this,
little
dear?
peckish before lunch.
We are so loud today.
We're on the clock. Shut up,
But anyway,
Stamets.
so we meet Tarkin. We immediately get the sense that he's kind of a scumbag, which means that he becomes very fast friends now with Stamets.
He's like, oh, you're just like me.
Stamets has such
they're
a
like,
science
well,
boner for
so
him.
while we're doing this big emergency evacuation, time is of the essence. Let's put all of the ship's resources into creating a replica of the DMA in engineering.
No shit.
And we're gonna do this, and it might be unstable. It could destroy the ship, but we've got a force field up, and Jet Reno is not here, but kinda here.
It was COVID.
Wait, what do you mean?
It was COVID protocols.
Yeah, Jet Reno is.
She was clearly not there on the
Jet
day of
Reno is gonna awkwardly read lines from another soundstage.
Oh, okay. I was like, what do you mean?
It was bad.
It was very bad.
That's a shame.
But of course, it all goes fine, and they determine that yes, there's basically we've determined what Tarka had already told us from the beginning, which is that there's something
They
at
proved it.
the
That's good
center of
science.
the DMA, which
Yeah.
is controlling it, but the power source responsible for it is extremely large.
Extremely.
Extremely.
Couch.
Probably cute.
Okay.
Even though they said
I'm
it's
just
not.
gonna very briefly kiss the other plots.
I don't even remember other plots.
Zora, Michael talks to
Oh,
Zora
right, Jesus.
and is like,
Oh, you're a person now.
"Oh, you're like a person. You're not just a computer. Zora's the ship."
We're busy. Go deal with you later.
So we've established that. The other plot is, remember how a couple weeks ago Hugh gave a big pep talk to Book and cured him of his sadness? Well, now Hugh needs a cure from his sadness, and who does he call? Fucking
Ghostbusters?
That Kovich, creepy
Why?
grandpa. And so Kovich.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Ames just did me. That was me.
So
it hit me a moment late. I was like, wow.
So Kovich. So Kovich gives a pep talk to Hugh, and that's basically it.
Oh,
Nothing
Well,
else.
also just being like a huge bitch.
Oh, Kovich is worse than Tark.
More like
Yeah.
co-bitch, am I right?
No
so-
shit.
So last week, Caitlin, you weren't here for this, but one thing that fucking stunned all of us was that last week's episode, which I believe we all kind of settled on being like, fine,
Didn't deserve the hate it got.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
is inexplicably like the lowest rated episode of Discovery ever on IMDb.
Because
Oh,
it
man.
was a Tilly episode.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, did
I'm
someone
certain that's
mention
why.
gay sex or women?
And like,
or,
whereas
but yeah,
I would
Tilly.
definitely say this episode is way worse.
It's terrible.
This episode,
I
convoluted.
did not like
this
this
episode is really just proof of the fact that they needed longer seasons because these should not have been.
Too much in that one
These
episode.
plots should not have been sharing an
And
episode.
because it like Jake mentioned, it makes no sense that they're doing this experiment while
During this
evacuating a
crisis.
thing, and it's so noticeable that you're like, there's no not stakes. What am I looking for? There's no
No,
need to do this right now.
yeah, like obviously,
No rush.
or at least like there's no reason for it to be happening on the Discovery.
Well, and let's be real. Like, they're not gonna get this fixed in time to like stop what's about to happen.
exactly.
So, like,
Like there's no rush. Like, and because everything was crammed in, there was absolutely no room to actually develop the prison plot or let it breathe.
I
Like,
remember liking this way more on first
as
watch.
yeah, as
well, I
a-
think it has aspects that are good, and
Yeah.
maybe we'll get to that. But
as
for
a
now,
concept, the core concept of the titular examples is like that feels very Star Trek.
Oh,
That's a
it's
very
super
Star
Star
Trek
yeah,
plot.
totally.
But because it's not developed, like because we're not able to breathe, we don't get to know anybody. When Felix is like, "I'm going to stay behind. I'm actually a hardened criminal who's sad now." It's like, wow, this could have been great. Instead, it's an afterthought.
well,
It's-
I actually felt like they did a better job with him than they did with like anyone else that they
Like who?
fridged after like finally
like
introducing-
Arium or not.
Arium, yeah, exactly. I feel like of the three, this for me was the most effective, and I think it's partly because
He's
like
a great actor.
yeah,
no, well, yeah,
he's
he
a
was
really good
fucking
actor.
phenomenal.
yeah. Again, that's why it's kind of a shame they didn't give him time to do
Well,
anywhere
yeah.
near as much as he could have.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, well, they couldn't. He was only on one episode, but I guess like if they hadn't jammed in so much superfluous garbage,
Bullshit.
Yeah, it felt rushed at the end.
Yeah.
Which I'm saying, like, it's a great ending for this character who we
Yeah.
just met. But it's so rushed that I felt it wasn't earned.
Exactly.
Because it's literally just him telling us
Yep.
shit. No one discovers anything, on a show called
Discovery.
If they had figured out, because the other thing that I can't put my finger on how I feel about just yet in this examples plot is all the other examples, and even Felix to some extent, don't really deserve this. To which I say,
Don't really deserve what?
to be
Burned up in a sun?
burned up in a sun.
Oh,
to
I
be-
thought you were going to say to be rescued
No,
from
no.
being burned up in a sun. I was like, wow,
no,
Ames,
don't
Jesus.
deserve the treatment that the Red Vacians.
Well, that's the
or Red-
point.
Well, yeah,
right?
I was gonna say
I
that
think,
is-
I think that's the
here's the-
agreement.
Here's my question, though. If they were bad criminals who had done bad things and aren't as repentant as Felix is, do they not still deserve to
No.
be free?
No, the
we
point-
don't have a single character
We're not-
that would apply to.
See, here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
The thing about this is, they're trying to do the moral lesson, like the classic moral lesson of, a society is judged based on how they treat their criminals, right? Like, that's the thing, right?
But
And
these
it's
people aren't criminals.
But they're not, right?
They
exactly.
just happen
so
to do one
it's like
stupid
because
thing.
because the writers have no fucking conviction whatsoever. They're like, oh well, or no skill. Maybe they just don't have enough confidence in their writing ability. Nor do I. But that they think oh well, we can't actually do a nuanced plot about treatment of prisoners. We have to come up with this contrivance where they're not actually bad people. They're not actually prisoners. They're just
Victims of circumstance.
It's victims of circumstance in a regressive shit society.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, here's the thing. I will say this. I don't know how much of it is necessarily a lack of skill or ability from the writers, and how much is, again, because the company put upon them this restriction of, we want this show, we want it in this many episodes, and then also, though, we want there to be, season-long arcs, and I just feel like you're setting them up for failure. So I'll give them a break, even of, they were working under shit conditions.
I'll go with that, but I will say I don't think it would have been too hard to just make the criminals.
What was that
Yeah.
Voyager episode that did
I was gonna bring that up. The
I
one where
forget the name of
Seven
it.
befriends the convict and
Yeah, that one.
actually heals his brain damage with nanites, because nanites were the cause of
Yeah.
and solution
And
to all
these
of
were
life's
actu-
problems by the end.
Yeah, these were actually people who deserved to be in prison.
Especially the guy she befriended.
But we still treated them like people, which
Yeah.
I think is a better statement than what this episode is
That's
saying.
my point. And I think
Yeah.
that you could have done something similar in concept, because ultimately, immediately when we learn about the examples from the guy, the administrator, whatever, the governor, whatever his fucking
Johnny Douchebag there.
title
yeah.
was.
Yeah, Johnny
But that's the thing,
Douchebag.
we're introduced to this guy, immediately he comes off as a douchebag, and then immediately he tells us about this examples thing, and as an audience, we've already made the judgment. We don't even
Yeah.
need to meet the prisoners to know that, oh, these are bad.
We're going to be on the prisoner
We're going to
side.
be on the prisoner side, because it's set up from the beginning, and then you have a character who has not yielded the moral high ground once since the third episode of the series in Michael.
Yeah.
And it's so I know as an audience member that whatever side that Michael takes in this is the right side. And there's nothing in this episode, and I think this is a core problem with Discovery overall. There's never anything to challenge me as an audience member. I'm always just spoon-fed exactly how I should feel. I don't need to think about it. I don't need to consider anything. I don't need to look at it from different angles.
Yeah.
I'm just told through various storytelling techniques, these people are the jerks, these people are the good people, and if I didn't get it from just context, oh well, Michael chose to go with these people, so they must be the good people.
Yeah, the Voyager episode is repentance, by the way.
Thank you.
We had some very interesting conversations about repentance because some of the prisoners were just plain dicks.
Yeah.
And it's but they're still worth.
And even then,
people.
it doesn't change the fact that their jailers were also giant dicks.
Mm-hmm.
So it was interesting. It's oh, no one here is good. Oh no.
And I don't remember a ton of the. I remember the episode. I don't remember a ton of the details, but this is a situation where I could see a better written show having some serious speechifying and some serious, I don't know, prime directive discussion. It's a little different here because this is, I guess, is now technically a Federation colony. But
I think there is no colony, so the prime directive.
Well, yeah,
doesn't
but like
apply.
when they show up, who is is it an independent colony?
I think so.
Okay.
But it also, it does sound like in this case too, they had like asked for help, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It was nice, I will say though, having her just bitch the guy out at the end.
Oh yeah, no, that was great.
And the guy deserved it.
Oh yeah.
But it just states for you the thesis
Oh,
of
it
the
does.
episode.
I just really lament in Discovery the loss of nuance and the loss of conversations.
The one thing there kind of is some conversation to have about, but I don't. Again, it's one that I don't know if there's it could have been better. Is the do we leave Felix to die or do we save him?
Yeah.
Something that Michael and Book are definitely at odds on, and which I did not see Michael having the side that she was on because it's something that her character has never done before. The not save everyone, which is something I've been trying to track since the first episode. The Kobayashi Maru of it all.
I think again, this was an area specifically where I really lamented the fact they were cramming two plots together because I feel like that could have been a good longer discussion. Because you're right, because like Michael too wants to save people, but this is so different because this is a guy actively saying fuck off, and that I could see. And again, we know
stun him, grab him, bring him with you. Come on, fucking come on.
But
But
also she's a good enough actor too that I think had they given her the internal conflict to have, she could have done it.
You don't see because as I mentioned in Kobayashi Maru, the first episode of this season, and I said I wonder if it's going to come up again. Can Michael save everyone, and does she ever have to make a choice where she can't? But you don't see that choice in her. You see it in Book.
Yeah.
Book is now the one who wants to save everyone because he lost his planet.
Yeah.
Now it's Michael wants to allow this person to make his have his own agency for the decision that Felix wants to make.
Yeah.
And does she honor that? Not can I save everyone?
Yeah. And the thing is, again, like that would be such an interesting thing because it is such a personally I feel like guys, I think about it, right? Like let's actually talk about like the show should have. Like on the one hand, like it's his choice, but on the other hand, like
is he in the right mind?
Exactly, and that's why.
Well,
and that's
but
why
doesn't Book say that he is several times?
What does Book know?
Well, he's like
Book's
an
an
empath, so.
But I also,
Still.
But
then
I
you
don't think
Book
Michael had much of a choice, honestly. Like
no, she didn't. But like again, if they had had the time, the show could have had the discussion.
You could see the development in Michael. That's what I wanted from her character is how she made this decision.
Yeah, and then it could become like a decent Star Trek story could be a story about a couple of different things. The literal thing of do we let this prisoner choose to potentially die, which he does. But then it also becomes a story about end of life choices, because again, and I get it. Like I'm one of those people who I'm like, look, if somebody wants to and is in their right mind, let them. But then you do get into the hairy area of
what is the right mind?
Right, because let's be honest, we still barely understand the brain, and it's so complicated. And if we didn't have this fucking Tarkov there or whatever to deal with, we could have just spent the whole episode on just the moral quandary.
I think okay, if like in my mind I'm kind of transposing this plot into a Voyager plot, and I'm kind of imagining how it would play out.
The Janeway was here, so
yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Janeway was
for wanking.
Yes. So much wanking. When the Vulcan
but it's actually named after Henry Janeway.
Well, there was that though, and the Vulcan ship, if you missed it, was the T'Pau.
Oh, I did miss it.
So they haven't had any new famous people since the 24th century.
No, these are the biggies. Yeah. So in my mind, it's there's a threat to this planet or whatever,
Asteroid.
and and they ask the Voyager to help, and of course Janeway's like, yeah, we'll evacuate your people, and they do the evacuations, and Harry Kim notices that there's still life signs in the and then the same thing, and then she sends not herself but an away party down, and Chakotay goes.
Ooh.
And
makes a couple tubs.
Makes some tubs.
I mean, he was always our moral quandary guy.
Oh yeah, totally. So Chakotay's down there, and
does some
they
boxing,
rescue the prisoners.
Shows the natives
against the wishes of the planet administrator.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
fuck that guy.
Because fuck that guy.
Yeah, he sucks though.
And there's one prisoner that's refusing to leave, and then we spend the whole rest. Like that's that happens in the first act. We meet the prisoner that refuses to leave, and then the whole rest of the episode is resolving the moral thing. And
And there's a B plot on the ship of Neelix learning to make toast.
yeah, and there's a B plot of and like the other thing is we can have some ship stuff with the other prisoners that do leave and learning about them, and
and maybe some of them maybe there is a guy who was literally there for jaywalking, but then there's also a guy who's there for like bank robbery or something, actually a scale of criminality.
Anyway, I just I agree with you, Chris, that I think this episode was too dense for its own good.
Yeah.
And,
it didn't let me appreciate the things I think that it thought it was doing.
Because
What,
honestly,
a Star Trek show not being good at pacing and shit.
But here's the thing: I honestly think you could have not done the previous episode.
Yes.
Oh, the Tilly episode.
The Tilly episode, but make the Tilly plot with the cadets the B plot of this episode. But instead of setting it on Ice Planet, have them be conducting rescue operations, and something goes wrong there, and they have to work together, and that's the B plot.
Yeah, and then the Tarka Stamets plot
And
is,
then,
is another episode.
And then
Tarka Stamets could have been happening alongside the political bullshit from last week.
Well, and that's the
right, the political bullshit.
and that's the thing. And then now we move that to the next episode.
Yeah.
We do the political bullshit, Tarka Stamets, and we have pissed off Book.
Yeah.
So that we don't have to throw that in as a cliffhanger at the end with Book and Tarka beating. Like, Book's already kind of ticked off because of this prisoner situation.
Yeah.
So like you've condensed these two episodes into
you spaced them better.
You spaced them better, right? Because honestly, my big problem with last week's episode is that it was the political stuff seemed bolted on.
Yep.
And
the cadet stuff was too big.
It was too big. I feel like that would work much better as a B plot. And then you could still have at the end of the episode, like Tilly realizing, like, oh wow, I helped bring the cadets together and solve their differences. And oh my god, because it's a former Emerald Chain colony, and you have
that fixes that bullshit.
Yeah, and then it makes sense.
We've just done the same thing in roughly the same amount of time too. We don't even have to ask Paramount for an extra.
This isn't another episode. It's just the same two episodes.
And also,
kajigger.
You've got Kovich with Tilly, and he's already in the room, which is why him and Hugh are talking.
There's no reason for him to ever.
Well,
talk
no,
to
but
that was done with
we're trying to keep all the components we already have.
Yes,
and
fair.
It's like crime scene kitchen.
Yeah.
Delicious.
So yeah, we've managed to just move the bits around. We're using the same amount of resources.
Yeah, because now the Tilly helping the cadets fits in the season instead of feeling like an entirely different plot.
Well, I think as we talked about a little last week, like I'm sure that episode was intended as a backdoor pilot for Starfleet Academy, but this could have served just as well.
But like, why would you do it? Like, why would you make a backdoor pilot when Tilly is so unpopular with such a large group of people?
I actually think Tilly is popular.
She's just unpopular with the loudest assholes.
Yeah, exactly. I think she's popular with the people that they wanted as the audience for this show.
Like, I mean, I came around to Tilly pretty quickly. I know you generally like her.
I like her mostly, yeah.
I go back and forth.
Yeah, I think it's that.
Well, it's because
right now,
she goes back and forth.
Exactly.
Sorry, Ames.
That's okay. Right now, also, the Tilly character doesn't really have a place in this cast anymore.
Yeah.
Because
we talked about that.
Because they've kind of pushed her into a different corner. It's like, oh god, well, there's nothing else for her to do.
Well, they gave all the Tilly stuff to Adira.
Yeah.
Basically, like all the stuff that Tilly would be doing, Adira's now doing.
And neither of them are in this episode.
True.
Do you think I hate to even ask this question because it feels more cynical than I want to be, but like, do you think that they did this and pushed her off because she'd gained a lot of weight?
I don't know, but there's
honestly,
there
is a
chance.
It might be a contributing factor, but I don't.
I'm not gonna. I've certainly observed that. Like, I've noticed that they've the directors, cinematographers, or whoever have gone out of their way to like put Tilly behind things or give her like
that's terrible
shit heels.
Even in the first episode of season 3 when they put her in that big coat, it made sense because they were on the ice planet. But I feel like.
Like you said, they got away with it because Saru was also in a big coat.
Right.
It's just, there is not anything you could put on Doug Jones that makes him look big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You could put him in 7 parkas and he'd still somehow be thin.
You could literally put him in the fat bastard costume from Austin Powers
And it would somehow
2.
just shrink.
I think the thing that
Still
irritates me
being pulled.
more, though, right? So if this was the backdoor pilot, or if last week's episode was the backdoor pilot for the Starfleet Academy show, now we're finally on the cusp of having the Starfleet Academy show, and we find that Tilly's only in one episode
Yeah,
as like a cameo.
I do not know what happened there.
Did she commit the sin of gaining even more weight?
Oh my god! Yeah, I mean, it seems really scummy.
Weird.
I also
Gross.
wonder if it's one of those things where it's like, oh well, we kind of want to focus on different characters.
This though would
Thinner
be,
care. Oh my god! No,
Oh.
I mean,
assuming it was
jerks.
not something maybe she just decided she didn't want to. We don't know. We don't know the background.
I know.
But this would be the second time, though, that somebody was told they were getting a show and it didn't happen. Because when Section 31 was supposed to be a show, it was supposed to,
Ash Tyler
feature
show.
Ash was
Tyler,
going to
yeah.
be there. And it's like, now
Whoopsie.
he's... Oh, it's actually, I think, finally out. Now he's Captain Nemo.
In what?
There's
20,000
some
Leagues?
new 20,000 Leagues
that could
series.
Be good.
Yeah, and he's like...
Oh,
I guess he, like... From what I can tell from the trailer, he, like, basically... It almost feels a little like Prodigy. It seems like he steals the Nautilus from some sort of, like, evil mining company.
Oh,
and
goodness. But
yeah.
it's Shazad Latif,
He
so I
feels a
allow
little
it.
yeah.
young for Nemo, doesn't he?
well,
He's
I don't know.
probably
That was
older
like
than
10
you think.
years ago now, wasn't
I
it?
know, but I always feel like
No,
I always picture Nemo as this old grizzled
Yeah.
seaman.
Come
with
on, you don't want a
long
young hot
white
Nemo?
beard
Old
covered in
grizzled
semen.
semen, huh?
But yeah, I think it's on NBC, but yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Ugh.
But yeah, so he's Captain Nemo now at
Oh,
least.
neat.
So he's got the
I
promotion.
love
I'm
that.
gonna have to look up a picture of how they.
He looks basically the
How
same
they
as
do
he did
Nemo?
in season 3. I think his beard's a little closer trimmed now.
He's a little whiter.
But also-
I'm sure he can rock that.
I bet the guy
Well,
who
he
played
looks much the
Captain,
same.
the guy that played Captain Nemo in like the original Disney film, was probably like 40 at the time. It
True.
probably wasn't even like actually an old man. It's just that
That's how
times
people
were
age.
hard and we were all younger.
Anyway, oh god, we have to. We have to.
What
Here's
do
the funny
what-
thing. Here's the funniest thing. I don't hate Tarka. I think Tarka is kind of interesting. And here's the reason why. The show doesn't want you to like him.
No,
Fair.
clearly.
And they play the he's gonna be a fucking dick. And the whole time I'm watching the scene between him and Stamets, and Stamets is being as big a dick. It's hard to dislike Tarka. So I don't hate Tarka.
I was like, and honestly, I think this actually might be something Caitlin said when it was originally airing, so this probably isn't my idea. But it's like, to me, it feels like they took early season 1 Stamets and fucking Jack.
Oh, yeah,
no, not
he's got
Jack.
big Jack energy.
And they made a very annoying baby.
Who was the character in the DS9 episode Second Sight, who they built up as, this is the most arrogant asshole ever, and his wife was the one who had that split personality, and Cisco fell in love with half of it?
Oh my god, I forgot there was a husband.
Oh right, yeah,
He was the main guy because he was like he was inventing a thing to like restart suns or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I
And he
forgot
went,
all
and he
about
went
him.
down with the ship and all this.
Yeah.
stuff.
And he actually wasn't that bad.
And he wasn't that bad
He
because
was,
they built him up to be
was
so
very
bad.
cocky though.
But
He
I
was.
also bet if we had got him in like a more because doesn't he?
Yeah, I genuinely
They
don't
wind
remember
up
him.
like deciding they aren't gonna do his science because of whatever, and then he says, "Well, fuck it, I'm gonna pilot this ship myself and drive it into the sun." I don't remember exactly.
They tried it and it didn't work.
Yeah,
Or
I
something
am
aborted.
genuinely like nothing.
That's wild. Yeah, because it was.
He was
one
like an
of-
older man.
No, I believe
He
you.
had
I
a young
just-
hot wife.
Yeah, and he's like kind of mad at his wife because like this split
was in
personality
red.
thing happened.
I remember the wife. Remember the red?
Yeah.
I remember
Ugh.
Ben Sisko saying red. Like,
What a fucking bummer too.
that's so
'cause
weird.
They're like their chemistry was so good.
And now I'm just thinking
Ah.
of fucking tangentially related, like Bev proving that Ferengi dude's sun shield worked.
That's
So-
an entirely different.
No, I know, but
But yeah, since they built up that guy, like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna be such an asshole, and then you see him, he's just a guy, and you see Tarka's gonna be such an asshole, and yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah.
But he's no worse than Stamets
No.
or Kovac.
Well, I think
or name your
that's the
other
problem though.
favorite
They
dick.
have they have such an unlikable main character in Stamets that it's hard to
Come
create.
on,
It's
I
hard to
love
create a
Stamets.
loathsome guest actor.
Well, I also love that they make Stamets make you realize that he's just a Stamets
Yep.
kind of guy. Like before he meets him and after, he's like, oh, he's so arrogant, he's so this, oh, he's so single-minded about his work, and fucking Wilson Cruz is just like,
yeah, to Hugh's credit, in universe, he lets Stamets say it himself. He doesn't give him the
Well,
bitch,
he's a good
what?
therapist.
Yeah,
He-
and a good, very good husband
Yeah.
to not go like, bitch, what the hell are you talking about?
He lets
He lets Stamets go, oh my god, I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
But she knows. They all know.
Yeah.
Stamets knows.
But yeah, I don't know. There's just, oh god, maybe it's because I like find Stamets amusing. Like,
I love Stamets.
Tarka, oh, he's such a.
I wish there was more to the Ryzen side of him. I wish he like whipped it out at some point.
I was gonna say, you want to see him fuck,
Well,
huh?
he specifically says, like, I did not agree with their point of view. Fuck this stupid thing on my forehead. I hate being Ryzen.
I mean,
You know what I
That's
bet he-
almost
I
interesting.
mean, you can, I'm sure there's tattoo removal in the.
Is it a tattoo?
I don't imagine it's.
You think
not
he
a
draws it
tattoo.
on every day? Or are you suggesting it's like a
Like
physical...
a natural,
like a
naturally
naturally
occurring tattoo.
I mean, it's one of those things that would feel silly in real life, but it is Star Trek, so it's
That's
entirely
true.
I don't know, bro.
possible.
The Sneetches had some stars upon theirs. Why not?
I was actually thinking that, because I actually had this little thought. It's like, wait, is that supposed to be like a birthmark everyone has? But then there's those like weird, and I don't think we ever actually settled on it, but the Tullaberry wine aliens.
Oh,
It's
the
like-
docile. I like
It's
them.
like, is that supposed to be their skin, or do they just all do the same
No,
makeup?
I think that was their own. I think that was makeup. I assume. I
Yeah,
always
with that
assume.
thing, if that's skin, that's ridiculous. But again, it's Star Trek. Who the fuck
Yeah.
knows?
And it also strikes me as being kind of in character with Tarka to keep this thing on his forehead to remind him that he hates his people.
True.
He seems like that kind of dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna once he can control the DMA, he's gonna send it right to Ryzen. Oh my God, Tarka is one of the like descendants of the people on the
Yes, that
Worf's-
control the
Worf-
weather.
Worf's
I was
friends.
also thinking that, like, Worf is actually his, like, personal hero. Like, yeah, fuck those Ryzens.
Fuck Ryza.
Yeah, but I think in all of the Tarka, Stamets, and Reno, who was on a different sound stage, because I guess this is the first time that they've had Tig Notaro in the opening credits,
I noticed
and I'm
that,
like,
yeah.
she's not even in this episode. You could have CGI'd her in.
Yeah, that was
Good
so,
God.
the editing was so bad, but like I'm not gonna like I do love Tig, but I'm not gonna give her a pass on those line reads.
They were-
Those were rough.
They would have been better if she'd been in the room
Yeah.
with people, I'm certain. But
Yeah.
it sounds like she was just doing line readings,
What-
and it was bad.
was so okay. So
Am I the only one that kind of thinks that's always her delivery? I mean, she's kind of always just very deadpan and...
She is, but this was like
There's a
deadpan
difference.
and
There's no level to it.
Yeah.
like it was very obvious she wasn't playing off anybody.
That's the thing, is like, her and Anthony Rapp do have a good back and forth.
Oh, I love their
and like,
energy.
he, like I said, he can, again,
But it
I
wasn't
didn't,
there because
I
she
didn't
wasn't.
notice the bad editing, because again, I like was just foggy as fuck last night. But yeah, she did feel flatter than usual, though.
It just they were honestly they just should not have
Had
her in
character
the episode. Like she didn't have to do anything other
Yeah.
Here's the
Have
thing.
Nielsen
I'll
there.
provide the power.
I was about to say, what? We'd rather have some. Oh, fucking hell.
Well, they could have just had the computer do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
You
Zora
know what I
could
mean?
handle
Zora
this
could
shit.
do it. She's people now, apparently.
Well, at the end, anyway.
I fucking hate
I
the
do
whole
like.
thing.
And
The
again,
Zora thing, I hate it.
I do love when that bit happens. Like, even the face Michael makes is like, something else to add to my fucking list of bullshit.
It makes me think of Frozen when she meets Olaf and she's like,
Oh,
You're alive?
are
I
you?"
guess. Like,
Can we just talk a little bit about how Elsa is awful? Like Elsa is
yes,
the
yes, let's go for it.
Wait.
Give us the
Why
reasons.
are we in
she
frozen
fucking
corner all of a
freezes
sudden?
a whole
She doesn't
town.
mean
She
to.
didn't mean to. I
And then
mean,
she
She's
fucks
made
off to the
but
mountain.
as soon as she finds out what she's done, she goes back to try to fix it.
I'm
But
Team
she's
Anna.
a total dickhead to Anna at
Yeah,
first. Like
she's
Anna,
also bitchy to Anna. You know, like
Well,
Well,
she's
but
been
she's
made a
trying to-
pariah by
and
society.
and
fair.
she's also trying to protect Anna.
Being
yeah.
fair
She's pushing
to
her away because she doesn't like want to.
her
She
Also, the
already
trolls are
almost
the
killed
real
her once
assholes.
when
The
she was
trolls are
little.
the true villains.
Well,
No,
it's
I
like-
hate those fucking
the trolls gave the parents really bad advice that they then ran with. Like, the trolls and the parents deserve a lot of blame.
Anyway,
And
Anyway.
also
that
that
frozen corner.
Unexpectedly.
wait. We're not done yet. The Fixer Upper song fucking sucks, and also like imagine being
It does have a
like.
good tune.
Imagine
The tune
being
is so
like,
good.
you know, okay, he kind of sucks, but maybe you should settle. Like,
Yeah, that's a little
that's
weird.
terrible. Like, fuck this
Yeah.
fucking movie.
That's the thing with that song, though. It's like, it's a terrible song, but it's so
It's
fucking
very
earwormy.
catchy.
Yeah, fuck it.
Well, yeah. I mean, Let It Go is the only good song in that movie.
There's a lot of good
But
songs.
best
in the
song.
movie.
Bill the
I like
Snowman's kind
the
of
Bill the Snowman.
nice.
What's Anna's song with fucking Hitler there?
Totally
Oh.
gonna park.
That's from the Honest Trailers
It's
version.
but it's actually called
Yeah, what is it
oh
called?
my god. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Nope.
My brain is off.
Either way.
Yeah,
Whatever. Other Anna
Frozen.
song.
There's good songs in Frozen.
Well,
Yeah.
I like that for the first time in forever too.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
good.
That's a
good
great
one.
one. I like that song.
See, and that's most of the songs.
Yeah, it is. Because at some point it stopped being a musical, like a little more than halfway through. It's weird. Anyway, we'll tempt toward Frozen someday. For now,
Could we?
no, maybe.
It's got Kristen Bell in it.
I love
We
Kristen
do
Bell.
like Kristen Bell.
Everyone loves Kristen Bell. She's not in Star Trek, but Alison Pill is, and Alison Pill is like the Wish.com version.
What the fuck is wrong with
It
Jake?
doesn't have to be. Oh, I'm sorry.
Where were we on this episode?
Tarka.
Okay, Alan Tudyk is in it, and he's in shitloads of sci-fi.
There you go.
True.
But not Star Trek.
Star Wars and
course he's not in Star Trek.
and
Why
Why do you guys think
Firefly.
the only reason to 10 for
Oh no,
something
we
was an
don't. We
actor?
don't have to.
No.
Okay, Mrs. Y, are we talking about Batman again?
But
What?
I don't know.
But now I am
Why are
genuinely.
we lost?
I don't know. But now I'm just genuinely wondering how we've not got Alan Tudyk in Star Trek.
I'm
Did we not?
No, we haven't.
I don't
had him
think
yet.
so.
Alan
Because we already
Cumming.
have Brent Spiner, and Alan Tudyk is the Wish.com Brent Spiner.
Ah.
Oh, I'm gonna need you to strike that and reverse it.
Interesting.
If they wanted to have him as like one of the, I guess it was make him the second non-Brent Spiner song, that would kind of be okay.
Mm.
Anyway, sorry,
Okay.
Star Trek. Sorry,
All right.
God, I am.
I don't. I
worst.
forget where we are, so I'm going to pivot
Yeah.
to the Hugh stuff
Yes.
Okay.
because it's almost like they had forgotten that Hugh died in season 1, and
Yeah.
they're finally bringing it back. And I'm glad they are, but it feels
Yeah.
so late.
It feels
Yeah.
very late.
Was it season 1?
And, like,
Season fucking 1.
Right, because it's when Ash's
it's when
vault-
Ash killed him.
Holy
and
shit.
then he comes out of a
Mushroom room.
And that's in season
Mushroom.
Oh, we got a reference to those people.
We
Stamets
did.
is like, oh, I was trying to
the
explain
Giuseppe.
to Tarka how not to hurt them.
And it's
Which
like, oh wait.
I entirely forgot that they hadn't just killed them.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I was thinking this. I was like, oh, I guess that got solved off screen.
But
But
the
then
thing
again,
is-
so did the no above warp
As I
5
understand
thing.
it,
So.
yeah. But the problem, if I recall, was Hugh.
That's
it
what I
was
thought,
Hugh was the problem.
but
So
maybe
once
not.
they
I think
got
that-
Hugh back,
I
thought it
didn't
was
have that
fine.
impression from that episode.
Because
Yeah.
Hugh was the monster.
He was the monster, but he wasn't the reason why the Giuseppe were getting killed whenever the spore drive was enacted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought there was a problem with the spore drive. If they fixed it and just wrote it away in a line, I missed it.
I don't even think they wrote away in line, but again, being fair, they also never actually explained the warp 5 thing. Everyone just started going above warp 5
Yeah.
again.
Speaking of which, I find it very fucking hilarious that they say in the first scenelet when the DMA disappears and reappears, and they're like, nothing does that. I'm like, you have a ship that
well,
does that.
being fair, they said natural phenomena don't do that, but still, I'm like, if you've got a ship that can do that, who's
it has
to
a spore
say?
drive.
Well, like the thing, you know the mycelial network exists.
Yeah.
Who's to say there isn't a natural phenomena that could fall into and out of it?
Like
we know the
tardigrades?
Well, they're a living thing, not a phenomena, but still.
Just be the fucking spores. That,
Yeah.
You know?
Like that thing,
It
it's
could
like
be
I get.
Giuseppe.
Again, they're trying to say it's like, well, okay, it's almost like they're acknowledging without saying outright. They for once did not have someone go, but wait a minute, we do that. But I was thinking it loudly as a viewer.
Good, I was too. Very,
But their
very
justification-
loudly and also out loud.
Their
In that voice?
justification, yes,
Not that voice.
No, okay.
the
I can't do that
justification
voice.
was, oh, it's a natural phenomenon. But it's like, again, like, okay, but it's Star Trek. Weird natural shit happens.
Yeah.
You're jumping to a conclusion.
Can I say I am very glad that they are. I don't know how they've ruled it out, but let's just say that they've already ruled out all of our existing pre-known godlike species
Mhm.
as being species 10C.
Yep.
And I like that because I would be like, to your point, Chris. There's a big part of me that would love it if the Iconians were responsible for this,
Yay.
but I will give them credit for not just being like the Q did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say the Q would have been like the really lazy.
Q was about to show up in Picard season 2, which hasn't aired at the time of this.
Oh, so it actually would have been a good tie-in.
Yeah, so I think they bring up
Ugh.
the Q as kind of a tease. Can
Nice.
I also say,
Yes,
even though I want to get to the Q stuff, but we're here again because we pivot wildly.
I had one more thought about Frozen.
We're especially
Damn, but I'm just
we're
kidding. Damn
especially
it.
bad
Just
today.
kidding. Go ahead, Anna.
I blame me.
I blame everyone.
I was gonna say, I don't think anyone can blame one person.
I blame Q. Species 10C?
Right.
Hecking why is it called that?
My
I just
note.
had the same idea.
10C. Great name.
Why not just call them the DMA builders?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because
Like the sphere builders.
And you can rename them when you learn their real
also
name.
it also just sounds like a Borg designation.
Yeah,
It's
true.
so stupid.
Okay, but also it's 10C. Don't you mean 10,345C?
Maybe.
You're telling me there's only 10 species?
Well, no. So there's
10 in a C?
There's 10
that they don't have names for.
classifications, and they're the Cth one
Whoa.
Well,
in
C
group 10.
could C be quadrant?
No, I think
Quadrant starts with a Q.
maybe it's like
No,
alphanumeric.
quadrant C.
Maybe they
Oh,
go,
Alpha, delta,
Gamma.
whatever the fuck.
I thought you were trying to make some kind of joke, and I was not getting
maybe
it.
okay.
No,
here's
I was
here's
just
my
being
explanation.
dumb. Okay.
It's a base 36 numbering system.
Sure.
So it goes 0 through 9, and then A through Z.
Like colors.
So, right. So the 10 is really
But you just said it was 1 through 9.
it's 10 is
0
really
through
just
9.
36. So it's the 36th group, and it's the
I hate all of
13th the 13th species in group 36.
You know what? Here's another thing that annoyed me before we get back to Q.
this. Yes.
I like that he's not even
No
he's
one
just,
should ever.
just brushing right by that.
I don't understand math enough to get the joke, but I'll take your word for it that it's funny.
Well, I don't think it was a joke.
Was it a
I think
joke?
it was a.
It's a legitimate explanation.
Fair
Yeah, I
enough.
was gonna say. I think it was an explanation based in a joking suggestion, but it wasn't meant to be like a laugh out loud. Anyway,
Somewhere in there is like the joke from the Simpsons episode where Bart's in the smart class. RDRR.
Honestly, that's kind of what I thought Jake was making an RDRR joke, basically. I don't math, so I didn't get it.
it says the Bart the.
So there's that old, people always talk about the kind of the recurring Star Trek trope of like, you rattle off 3 people. 2 famous Earthmen you've heard of,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then like Zorp Zap of Bergeron 9.
Sorp Zap.
Bergeron.
Tom Bergeron's people?
No,
Yeah.
name for Patrice.
I kind of wish they had made up one more like super advanced species that we've never heard of.
Me too.
'Cause
Because
it
they're
was just
all
like-
ones for wanking. It's like a
Yeah.
Lower Decks episode where all they
Yeah.
do is list things
Like,
you've heard of.
The Metrons, the Nassim, the Iconians, the Q, the Flufflufflufflus of Caperk.
Yeah.
And also, guys, come on, you couldn't drop First Federation? Come on.
That's just. I don't need another wank thing.
I know, I
First
think I
Federation is literally
We've
just
already
Baywatch.
had the Janeway. There's enough to wank
So
about.
much. So much.
It's got to be the Romulans. It's past Romulans.
My boys.
They're like, Navar my ass.
Aw, cuties. All right, back to
Say
the
it's Hugh.
The Q thing.
He was alive.
He was alive. We like that he was alive.
Yeah, he's great.
I fucking love, Wilson Cruz's acting.
he's
for
so
all
good.
of this
So great.
Stuff. He's great. He plays that kind of like, I have inner turmoil, but I don't want to talk about it. So
Yeah.
well. Good
Yeah.
for him.
Very good.
Why does he choose to talk about it with Kovic?
That is an
That's
excellent
what I don't
question.
understand.
Yeah, it makes zero sense. It makes zero sense that Kovic would want to talk to Hugh about it either.
And I'm so...
Well, no, I don't know if I agree with that.
Kovic is a nosy bitch.
I don't find Kovic as interesting as like anyone else on the internet seems to at this time. Before we knew more about Kovic later, which I'll not spoil for people who haven't watched season whatever that one is
5.
yet.
Oh shit! There's something about Kovic I don't know.
Ugh.
Wow, Chris is making a face.
But
The face that you're making, that was
The
like
thing you
a
don't know is
annoyed-
he sucks.
annoyed
He
Garfield
does suck,
face.
and I knew it all along.
Yeah, no, I
Because
gotta give you credit for
He's
that.
so fucking flat, and I
Yeah.
find him uninteresting.
That's
He was
because
more interesting with
Cronenberg's not
Georgia.
a great actor, to be
Isn't
fair.
he a director or something?
Yeah,
He's a
he's
director.
mostly a
Well,
director.
And
Of
in Jason
shitty
X.
movies, mostly.
As I said last season, I swear they just got him because Mandalorian got
Werner Herzog.
Herzog. So they were like, we need a weird director actor. And it's like, you couldn't have
David
found a better
Lynch.
actor? Oh my god.
What did you say?
I would say David Lynch.
That would have been fucking
Have I seen him act in
amazing.
anything?
Yeah, he's acted in.
Have you seen Twin Peaks?
Yeah.
He's the agent with the hearing aid.
Oh, it's been a long time since I saw Twin Peaks, though. I don't remember
He
that
actually-
much.
He shows up as himself, apparently, frequently, and
Pardon me, that was
I
spittled. I
In-
spittled.
I think that either the Cleveland show or late seasons of American Dad.
Oh, that makes sense.
He shows up
great
at...
show,
that
dude.
sounds like
That's
something...
what he looks like.
Oh, I have seen him, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
he's-
He'd be
That's
funny in
David
this.
He
Lynch?
is a
Yes.
weird but competent actor.
Okay.
Oh my god, now, fuck, I am now so sad he wasn't Kovic.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah, because I just find, like, the way that Cronenberg is playing Kovich is like, I'm trying to be enigmatic. And
Yeah,
I don't care.
But he's not. He just comes off as an arrogant cunt.
Yeah, I will say, I maybe wasn't as fascinated as the rest of the internet, but I definitely was on team, I want to know more about this guy. And then the fucking monkey's paw curls in season 5.
I'm so sorry, Chris. We'll get there and we'll have a whole episode about it.
I am freaked out now. I don't know what I'm going to learn, and I don't like it.
I already have a clip saved of the first time we talked about the fact that you don't know to use in that episode.
I'm glad you have it saved.
Wait,
Good on you,
what?
Chris.
I already have...
We've talked about this once before, and you were like, wait, what's going on? And it's
we
like
have to cut all this.
it's like when I saved the clip of you finding out Trip died and saving it until he actually died.
Oh my god.
It is sitting in my hard drive.
That's why learning things in real time is much more interesting,
It is.
especially in plot.
See, that's why I'm not going to watch Prodigy 2.
Okay, I accept that, but it's very hard for me not to spoil
Prodigy
things.
2. Here's the thing. The internet will spoil it eventually, and there is one thing you somehow still haven't heard.
How has she not heard that?
I don't know, and I'm so glad.
Wow.
Watch Prodigy 2. It's like the total opposite of... Wow, I almost...
Did you almost spittle?
No, he almost still released the spoiler.
Yep. Let's move on.
Release the spoiler.
Let's move on. I almost...
Regardless, Hugh great, Cronenberg, ugh, but I kept wondering, like, who else could Hugh be having this conversation with? Because it's something he clearly needs to talk about. Not Stamets, because Stamets will make it about him. Saru.
Honestly,
Saru was a better answer,
if
but
she
Saru
hadn't-
was busy in engineering with the plot that didn't need to be in this episode.
if she hadn't been written off, Tilly.
Tilly would work.
Book
would
he
work.
could have been discussing loss
Adira?
with Reese, since we know
I
that.
don't... No, not Adira.
I think
Why not
Book would
Adira?
work.
The book would
Because
work.
Adira, like, doesn't...
Adira doesn't... Well, Adira has
Adira
different
does not
perspectives,
people
though.
well.
What about
They're
Gray? Gray.
Gray needs shit to do. That's a good
That's
point.
who has also come back
That's
from the
interesting.
dead.
Yeah,
That's
but
interesting.
but what the
Something
fuck does
common.
Gray know? Gray's like a fucking kid.
But Gray had a symbiont.
There
Yeah,
are-
but doesn't anymore, so doesn't that mean that he
No,
doesn't
but
have
still,
connection to the memories
The
anymore?
whole point is
Connection.
he's back from the dead.
Oh, right, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Okay,
If-
all right,
if I may-
I know, you're right.
You know, think about like Star Trek 4, where Doc is saying to Spock, like, so what is it like to die?
You'd have
And
to do it to
Spock's like,
understand.
yeah, you'd have to. They could have literally finally fulfilled that moment. You could have had two
Interesting.
people who come back from the dead to be like,
And
so what was it like?
yeah, and spoilers for the rest of this show. I don't feel like they ever do enough
They
with Gray.
do
No,
not.
they really don't.
They didn't know what to do with him once they actually brought him back. It's a shame.
Yeah,
Well,
it really is.
Because, like,
I like the actor.
Yeah.
yeah, I think he's
And they
good.
always dress him so well.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Like-
the actor better than I like Adira's actor.
I don't like Adira
I like
at
Adira.
all, really.
If they hadn't turned Adira into like mini Tilly, I'd like them more.
I shall call them.
I liked them
Mini-
before they turned kind of into mini Tilly.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, no, like Hugh has definitely a special kind of survivor's guilt,
Yeah.
which is an interesting idea.
And Book also has that kind of survivor's guilt.
My
Yeah.
God, they could have a fucking whole
I can see.
Survivor's Guilt group.
Yeah.
And or I died. No, never mind. They wouldn't. Could you overlap? What could you do to make Colbert and Gray and Book all fit together?
Hey, it's all survivor's guilt.
I feel like, I think there's got to be a Death Survivors
Yeah.
group.
Who else would be in that
So
group?
Spock, McCoy,
Well, he's now
Boy.
dead, so in a different...
Kim.
Yeah, so Harry Kim several
all the
times.
Kims. O'Brien.
Oh my God,
Well,
O'Brien.
so much O'Brien.
And
Janeway to some extent.
What about
I
Worf?
think Janeway to a lot of extents.
Yeah.
what about? Does he ever?
I don't think Worf died.
A Worf?
No, I guess he
He
doesn't. Does he?
almost dies. He got
Almost.
almost killed by a
almost
barrel.
the barrel. Yeah, I remember the.
But yeah, as far as people who are alive together at this point, I think it's just the three of them as far as...
Well, right, because it's like 900 years in the future.
Yeah, like I said, Spock died centuries ago in a different universe.
Unless Scotty's hiding in a fucking transporter again, you know.
Kirk, to an extent, briefly.
Ugh.
He wasn't ever really dead.
Yeah, it's
Scotty
true,
was
it's
dead.
true.
Yeah. Also, he sucks.
Ah.
I used to be thoroughly a Captain Kirk stan, and like the more I know about William Shatner, the more I'm just like, you know what, he sucks.
Well,
Actually,
Well, yeah,
That's-
but you can say Kirk as the character.
I could,
Just-
but I'm
Just
not good
focus
at that.
on Pretty Chris Pine or Jim Carrey, Paul Wesley.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Well, I wonder.
Oh,
So,
Lisa
like,
Strange
Hugh,
Awards.
Hugh kind of came back to life through bizarre spore magic, whereas Gray came back to life through an act of science.
Was Jake segueing
as developed
smoothly?
by mad scientists.
See, I was gonna say because we had a new scientist in this episode,
Tarka.
who I didn't mention, but I just reread my notes. He also has condescending music, like a
Does he?
yeah, when he came on the bridge.
Yep.
I missed that.
Here's how you should be feeling. You should be feeling like he's a goof.
And I noticed, I was looking him up last night, he's apparently on The Expanse, which I know
He
you
is.
love.
The
Yeah,
Expanse.
and he's way better on the Expanse, I think.
But yeah, scientists.
Expanse rewatch.
Yeah, the science.
Yeah, so
Science!
Welcome to Blogtivity Corner. We're doing a new Blogtivity this week because it's because the other week we watched Reanimator, and I was like, I have to make sure this gets penciled into the schedule. We are doing our Scientist Week.
Woo.
Now, I could have split this even further because there's 2 categories of scientists, and I have them all.
Mad and not mad.
Yep, there's mad and competent, and they're all great.
They can be 2. They can be 2 things.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some that are 2 things, but a lot of them, like, if you're mad, you're probably not competent.
Well, I've already got one.
Give it to me, Caitlin.
And he's
I want
mad.
to- Ooh, I love that.
Dr. Wily from the Mega Man.
Oh shit, there we go.
I
Universe.
don't know it. Tell me more.
So Mega Man is... Do you know Mega Man?
Not at all.
Okay, so Mega Man is a little robot. He was built by Dr. Light, who's a good guy who builds robots for good. Dr. Wily is a fucking, like, clearly evil man who they made even more evil by giving him like a German accent in the cartoon from the 90s or the 80s or whatever it was. And Dr. Wily and Dr. Light were like partners, and Dr. Wily is like, I'm going to take these robots and cause trouble. And he does. And he unleashes them on the world, and only Dr. Light and Mega Man can stand against them. And it's a series of games that have been around since the Nintendo.
Notoriously difficult.
Oh yeah, especially the early ones. And they got
Yeah.
easier. Once the X series is easier than the original Mega Mans.
I mean, video games in general got easier as they were able to get longer, but even for their time, they were hard.
Yeah, very hard. And I remember
So I never played.
I remember beating Mega Man 2 as like a young child, and I can't do that shit now. Like, I cannot. I'm like, this fucking sucks. But anyway, Dr. Wily is a fucking crazy bastard, and he makes all different kinds of robots. So like Mega Man, you know who Kirby is?
Yes, he
So-
eats things and
He
something
does.
else.
So Mega Man similarly absorbs the powers of the robots that he defeats, but it's like an accessory, and he only has so much of it. He has to refill the energy if he wants to use it more than a little bit.
Yeah.
But like he makes all kinds of different weird robots. Cutsman.
It sounds like a song somehow.
Yeah.
If all the robots looked like him, yes.
And if the robots were competent at all.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Well, he sounds fun.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
crazy, and he's bad. He's a bad man. And definitely nuts. Like he has a lair that's shaped like a skull, and shit. So yeah, patently evil.
So, one of the great protagonist mad scientists, Doc Brown.
Doc Brown, hell's yeah.
Yep. He's on my list.
Yeah, there's a reason why we covered all the Back to the Future movies, and that's
Yeah.
because it's just too fun. He has like the ridiculous experiments he does,
Yep.
the crazy inventions he does. Yeah, he is a lot of fun, and Christopher Lloyd acts his fucking balls off.
Oh yeah,
so
he's
good.
so good.
Well, this character isn't really a mad scientist per se.
But he is angry.
He is a scientist who's angry, but also full of himself and a scumbag in a lot of respects.
Oh, but this could be so
Tarka.
many people.
Yeah.
Oh, Anthony Rapp in Star Trek.
You got it. No, Gaius Baltar.
Oh, good one. Oh, I love
From
that.
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar. Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, because he's so fun and he's so tormented.
Yes.
He's crazy.
Yeah, he is a lot of fun
I
to
just
watch.
thought of another one, and now I can't remember. Sorry. I'll get back to it. I'll come back.
Well, how about I'm going to go old school.
Go for it.
Dr. Frankenstein.
Ooh, but which iteration? Because
Yes.
my iteration is Young Frankenstein.
So Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, but specifically the
My
one
name is Frankenstein.
specifically the Gene Wilder one because that he
Yeah,
is
what a
just
great
the
movie.
funnest Frankenstein.
I would say the literary character
Yeah.
of
You know what?
Dr. Frankenstein.
I don't know if it's... by the time this goes live, it definitely will be. I'm not sure about in recording. The Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein should be on Netflix soon.
Ooh.
Oscar Isaac is the titular doctor.
Oh.
and,
Oh, I wanna see that.
I've seen stills. He's fucking
Is Doug
hot.
Is it
Jones
time
the
for a
monster?
is it time
Is
for a
Doug
10
Jones
forward?
the monster?
Sadly, no.
Oh.
Annoyingly, we have a lot of 10 forwards coming up. Right
Whatever.
Maybe next Halloween, maybe.
Now. Ooh,
That could
well,
be good
yeah,
for
but we have
Halloween.
more.
Okay,
Reanimators to watch.
okay. I was gonna say, but also like our Halloween movies have been terrible. I mean, wonderful.
Whoa.
Wonderful,
You take
but
that the
not
fuck
super,
back.
but not super serious. Like Jason
Oh.
X was not very serious. That's what I mean. When I
Change
see
things up a little.
Yeah, but speaking of
Yes.
Halloween movies that we covered, we just covered, and you can go back, 2 episodes and listen to it, because the movie is fucking Banana Town, is Herbert West from Reanimator, who is one of the most zany, over-the-top,
gross.
overacted
that's the
characters.
molester, right? He's
No,
the,
Herbert West
Herbert
is
West is
Jeffrey Combs.
Oh, that's Jeffrey Combs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
The other
okay.
guy is just a piece of shit.
Yeah,
He
Kane,
was
I think,
Dr.
is his
Hill?
name.
Oh, no,
Doesn't make
Oh no,
Hill.
Hill was. Yeah, Kane was his friend.
Kane
Hill
the
was the
friend,
guy.
Hill was the rapist.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Hill, you're right. You're right.
Ugh.
But West,
You're right.
West, I think, is a phenomenal character. Combs
Yeah.
goes
Oh, he's so
for
good,
it,
so
and I
good.
love that for him.
He was great in that.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Did he kill the cat?
Probably.
We don't know. I think.
I
think
know
you're-
we don't know, but like,
yeah, I think it's better not knowing.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
mean, like, what do you think?
I think he may have accidentally killed the cat, and then was like opportunity.
That seems like right. That seems right to me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. He's an opportunist. I don't know that he's homicidal.
Well, but arguably, it's just a cat. Not to me, it's not
No,
just
it's
a
a
cat.
To him, it is.
Especially because he thinks nothing of experimenting on human beings.
And since he's done it on like guinea pigs and rats and shit, before,
True,
I bet you he
true.
wouldn't even think.
Yeah.
That kind of gives him almost like a Renfield quality, doesn't it? Sort of
A little.
harvesting his little souls to try to, you know what I mean? I don't know.
No, I see where you're coming from.
There's a string there.
All right, I want to steal this one before anyone else can get it.
Go it.
Of course, we all know from Futurama,
Yes.
Yep.
Ethan Bubblegum Tate.
Oh, actually, that's real good.
If not,
that's real good.
So here's my question, though. I can't. Is it just him or are all the Globetrotters
I think
scientists?
all the
They all
Globetrotters
are.
scientists.
Because I know, Sweet Clyde also definitely does some of the like work on the
Yeah, they all
badass
come together.
gravity
They all
pump.
work together.
So yeah, I think all of them, but obviously the one we see the most is Ethan
Yeah.
Bubblegum
Are we
Tate.
focusing on mad scientists right now, or just in
Yeah,
general?
just
Oh,
in
see,
general.
I thought for sure you were going to say Farnsworth.
Well, obviously.
Yeah,
that was
that
Chris's
was my
misdirection.
joke.
That was
Yes,
that
son
was
of a
that was
bitch.
a that was a
Classic misdirection.
classic expectation subversion. Thank you,
Classic misdirection.
Mr. Ryan Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but let's talk Farnsworth, because who doesn't
Oh
fucking
my
love
God, he's
Farnsworth?
so good.
He is wonderful.
He is
Just
a complete psychopath.
Just the fact that they make him fucking brilliant, but also fucking incompetent,
Yeah, he's somehow
is
both.
hilarious, and also a million years old.
Yeah.
Like the first time you meet him, and the joke is, oh, it's going to be your great, however many times, nephew,
Yeah.
Hubert. And you meet him, and he's a million years old, and senile as hell,
Yep.
but also brilliant.
Yeah.
They do it so well.
And his fucking revolutionary engine came to him in a dream. And then he forgot it in another dream.
God,
Now-
that show's so good.
I think, this is the thing I was a little vague on, but I think also, even though she doesn't practice as much, I think Mom is also a scientist.
I was thinking of Mom, too, actually.
Because she definitely does, she mentions stuff she has done on her own. Like, she seems to focus mostly on business, but I think it did start off as a genuine scientist
Yeah, I
herself.
think she transitioned from scientist to CEO.
Yeah. And then, of course,
To mom. Literally.
Wernstrom.
Of course.
So good. I love Futurama so
There's so
much.
many in that show.
I was thinking of Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka's a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Great inventor. I know we brought up
Definitely
his
a mad
inventions.
scientist.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's definitely fucking crazy, but also competent. I mean, even with the possible murdering of the children, I don't think any of that was an accident.
Yeah, and I'm thinking specifically because I already did with Young Frankenstein, the Gene Wilder version, because
Yeah.
it's so perfectly acted.
Just Gene
Oh,
Wilder.
Oh, he's
No,
great.
but
Gene
also
Wilder.
like the fucking fuck
The
that.
Burton version's
Fuck
terrible.
that Michael Jackson ass shit that they had Johnny
Has
Depp doing in
anybody
that
watched the
piece of shit
Timothée
movie.
Chalamet one?
No,
I've
it's
seen
not.
it.
It's
No,
something-
literally no one.
If it's
I
ever
think.
on a streaming service I have, I might
I think it's on.
check it out.
I
out
think
of
it's
morbid.
on Max.
I'm not watching that fucking
Like-
garbage.
There is a part of me that does want to see like the Hugh Grant Oompa Loompa just to be very confused.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hugh Grant mocapped an Oompa Loompa. It's got its face.
Just
it's crazy.
one, or is it like
it
is
one
he
or
all
all
of
of
them like with the
no,
stupid Michael Jackson
it's
one
just
there?
one, and he's very much
Johnny
an
Depp.
orange skin, green hair, like Gene Wilder style one.
Mm.
He was
Seems
good.
better.
I really liked Hugh Grant in that Dungeons and Dragons movie. Did you ever
Never
see
saw
that?
it,
It's good.
Is
Do
there a
it.
scientist in it?
no, because it's fantasy.
Great. Moving on.
Yes.
What does this remind me of? Okay, I got a bunch of kind of speaking of the Willy Wonkas, a couple kitty ones who are from kitty movies, and part of this is because Jake and I were just at Disney, and they had a whole exhibit in the Journey to Imagination with Figment, whom I love, of all the various scientists in the old movies like that, like Wayne Selinsky from Honey, I Shrunk the
Oh,
Kids.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's a fun one.
Also, let's be fair, mad scientist.
Mad
Very
scientist. And who doesn't love a Rick Moranis? He's so
true.
sweet.
True, he's great.
What a good guy. You
Professor Brainerd, the inventor of flubber.
Oh, yeah.
He was a good one.
Mm.
And just to keep it in the kind of fun, cutesy scientists, Wallace from Wallace and Gromit.
He was on my list. I was going to ask if anyone else agreed.
I heckin' agree.
Okay.
Is he a scientist or is he an inventor? And what is the difference?
I would say I think for this list, they don't necessarily have to have a degree.
We can count both. This is a character who I'm not actually sure if he's a scientist, but I'm going to mention him because he's definitely responsible for a lot of mad science.
Okay.
And that's Cave Johnson.
From what?
Oh.
Portal 2.
Oh, I don't know it. So
He's
I
the-
don't know.
We're throwing science against the wall and seeing what sticks.
He's the founder of Aperture Science.
Yeah.
What's his name, Jake?
Cave Johnson.
Well, then, by the same extension, then is GLaDOS also a scientist because
GLaDOS
she's the
is
one
a-
running the tests.
Yeah, but GLaDOS is a robot.
So
GLaDOS.
what are you fucking specious now?
GLaDOS is probably the engrams of a human woman.
Oh, that's
God.
true. That is
that
established.
scene in that fucking game.
Well, that got deleted.
What?
That's a cutscene.
They deleted that part.
No. Wait, which part?
The part where they drag her out of GLaDOS and she goes no.
Oh no, yeah, sorry, that's still there. No, there was a cutscene.
Oh no, yeah, where
That-
Cave Johnson is like, come here, and she's like, oh, Mister, no, God,
Yeah,
God.
that
Yeah, I
never
remember
made
that.
it into the game, but it was recorded.
I was just talking about the scream.
So, yeah, no, I
that
understand.
scream is.
Oh yeah, that's
Ugh.
horrible. Yeah, GLaDOS. Yeah, yeah, let's give it to her too.
Yeah, sweet. Very cool.
She's very
Robot
passionate about the
rights.
science.
Here's one that Ames is gonna appreciate.
Yeah.
Scorpius.
Oh my God! Yes.
From
I didn't even
Farscape.
think of
Oh,
him.
I was
I've
about to
gotten
be
him.
like from Mortal
Oh,
Kombat. Like,
Scorpius.
who's that?
He's just a mad scientist alien guy that invents the Aurora chair, which can extract memories extremely painfully from people.
That sounds great.
He's so zany. Like he goes for I'm just mustache twirlingly evil
Yes.
in such great ways.
I've got one that Chris is gonna appreciate and Ames is gonna hate.
Batman? Is it Batman?
Mr. Enigma. Edward Nigma. Because he is undeniably a scientist in the
Okay.
Batman Forever.
I'll
Okay,
give it to you.
I know
it
that
only
he's not-
applies to the Batman Forever.
I just realized
version.
this is way the fuck over here.
That's fine. I'm loud.
But
yes,
in
Riddler
the
can-
Batman Forever specifically.
But yeah, so Ames,
But-
it has to be Jim Carrey.
But again though, even in the animated series, he's an inventor. Maybe not a scientist. He makes toys. Is that not?
Yeah,
If candy is science, toys can be science.
I'm just saying, generally speaking, he's just an asshole.
All right, Jim Carrey as the Riddler
Is a scientist.
and like,
and Batman's a scientist.
Well, wait, but I'm not done with the Riddler though.
It's not Batman.
In that film, like, not only is he, I mean, he's fucking
Yeah, he's
crazy,
distinctly a scientist in that.
big time, and he invents this fucking
Memory sucker.
Yeah, a memory sucker where basically
Oh yeah, the memory sucker. It's been
you
so
like
long
you
since
like
I've
get
seen
you get the TV like
Yeah.
he puts a dish on your TV and it like accesses your brain and it steals your information. That's how he kind of finds out who Batman is, or that's exactly how he finds out who Batman is. And like he is not above human testing, and when he's told that like he needs to do more testing to make it safe, there's too many questions, he like flips the fuck out and is like, well, I'm gonna kill Ed Begley Jr. and
That's fair.
and no, it isn't. Oh yeah, he sucks actually. He's an asshole in that movie.
Yeah. Oh, I was just making a joke. I
Also,
know
Ed
nothing about
Begley
it.
knows what he did.
Yeah,
and
I was just trying
he's
to
also
oblige.
big mad at Bruce Wayne for like
Yes.
shutting him down, and it's just anyway, definitely a mad scientist. Good shit.
What about if we're talking about absurd Batman villains? What about Dr. Freeze?
Oh, I love Dr.
Isn't he-
Freeze.
or if we're gonna say comic book villains, what about Doc Ock?
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my God, Doc Ock.
because when I started looking at what are some good scientist characters from all
They're all from
sides. There's
comics.
so many comics, and
It's
I
funny.
don't know most of them. But
Bruce
the
Banner?
one I do have, Bruce Banner's a good one. The one I do have on my list, Professor Xavier
Oh, yeah.
from the X-Men,
Well,
because
but
it's
Is he,
Patrick
is he a
Stewart.
scientist?
I don't think of him as being a scientist.
I don't know
He's
enough
got
about
doctor
Professor.
in his name.
Well, yeah, but doesn't mean he's a. That's the thing is like I thought of a lot of people, but a lot of them are physicians. One though who is definitely a scientist from comics, Niles Calder,
From
Doom Patrol.
Oh yeah,
Who's that?
I gotta-
James
He's
Bond.
yeah, he's Timothy Dalton in the
Timothy
TV show.
Dalton on the show.
The guy in the wheelchair.
Wheelchair.
The guy that Professor X is a
Patrol.
ripoff.
What do they
of.
call you? Wheels?
I don't remember any of this.
Oh yeah, no,
Gone.
he's the guy who like
Gone, sorry.
makes.
It's
He's
gone.
their
the
leader
the
and makes
father
them.
of the girl.
He's the one that turned.
He's the one that turned.
Oh,
The
I finally
mummy
found him.
guy
I
into
found
a
him in my
robot.
brain. He talks to Brendan Fraser. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, he also plays Sinclair in
Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, it's all,
Yeah.
I know who Timothy Dalton is.
Okay.
I did not
But
remember.
you don't remember him.
I did not remember first season Doom Patrol.
Oh.
Oh, he's in
He's
the.
in an awful
yeah,
show.
he's major character.
That's
why I thought
it's
you-
gone. It's all gone.
No, fair.
Anyway,
But yeah, Niles Calder was my go-to. Like, I was like, I'm
Niles
gonna narrow it down and pick one
Calder.
comic book guy. And I went with Niles Calder.
No, that's a good one. Thank you for reminding me.
You're
Because yes, that is good.
What about
I
the-
agree.
So I have a question because I have a definite one, and then I have a couple where I'm not sure, and I need your feedback.
All right.
But the
Do it.
definite one,
If there's one thing I have, it's opinions.
Professor Membrane from Invader Zim.
Yes.
I don't even know.
He's obviously a scientist.
I would count Dib.
So that was my question.
Dib
Do
is on
Zim
my list.
in Dib count?
Absolutely.
Okay,
They science the whole fucking show long.
right. That's what I just went.
I mean, Dib's father also.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Professor Membrane.
Oh, yeah.
That's why, yeah,
That's why.
yeah. So
the
he's
whole- everyone in Invader Zim.
yeah, because
including
like
the teacher.
Dib I was pretty sure was a scientist. Zim I couldn't remember if he did his own shit or just had tech, so that's why I had to ask.
No, Dib is hardcore science.
Okay.
Zim is also there's some really fun science. For someone like me who doesn't usually enjoy fun, Invader Zim is so good and it holds up even if you're a hardened adult like I am.
Ames, don't let us actually browbeat you into thinking you don't like fun.
I
You
hate
have
fun.
you have a time and place for fun.
Yeah.
I will say,
Just saying,
For
don't let us
fun and
make you
time
feel like that.
for fun.
it's funny because I'm like, is Batman a scientist? But you know who undeniably is a scientist?
Alfred.
Sebastian Cobb.
say that.
Sebastian Cobb, whose name I had to look up, but the actual scientist they bring in to deal with the monorail malfunction.
Oh,
in,
it was,
The Simpsons?
Leonard
The one with-
Nimoy.
No, Lenny Moore was himself in that episode.
Oh, well, who was Sebastian Cobb?
Oh, I remember this. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
that guy.
I know that guy.
Yeah.
That guy's good.
He's the one
The
where
Simpsons.
Marge's like, I brought a scientist, but Homer goes, Batman? And you quoted the line.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He wasn't on my list until you said that, and I was like, wait, I gotta look up his name.
That's good. I mean, for that matter, Professor
Frink?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just thinking about him.
And actually, technically a poo.
Not a good impression.
He's got a PhD in like advanced computer science.
I wouldn't think of him as a scientist.
No, but he technically
we
is
never
trained
see
as
him in
one.
science.
No, but he is trained as one, and I want to give him credit.
We'll give him definite credit. You know who else we should give credit to?
Me.
I got a few sci-fi 90s sci-fi
Oh, there's
chickies.
so many.
Ooh, yes, I love those.
We're going chicks.
I have a lot of good chicks.
I'm
And I
gonna
want
throw-
them on my list because we have been very.
This has been a sausage
Yeah,
factory.
well, I'm
have
gonna
not
throw.
had a lot of
How
women
about
on
I
these
give you a
lists.
4? How
Give
about I
them to
low
me.
down
Give them
4
to
of the
me.
JJs
Can you give
for
us?
ya?
Can you
Okay.
make? Can you give us 5 and make it a whole fist?
No.
Well,
This
beat
one
me at
actually, this one in a very either the first or a very early episode of the series that she is on, she made a point of very awkwardly pointing out that she has internal genitalia, and the people on the record on the radio know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Samantha Carter.
Yeah, Sam from this
from
one.
Thank you.
Stargate.
I love Sam to death.
she makes a big deal about her internal genitalia.
There's this. It's a line that's universally eye rolled where like somebody's like, I think it was MacGyver's like, who are a woman in the military, and she's like, well, just because I have my genitalia on the inside, it's a really awkward line that everyone who watches the show agrees is like the worst line of the series, and then they later make fun of it in another
Good.
episode.
But I'm sure Sam delivers it.
Oh, yeah,
well,
she does.
'cause She's
There was a very similar thing that really was gross, where like it seems like in every one of the Pierce Brosnan Bond movies, they like insisted on making sure Judi Dench talking about her having the balls to do something
No.
as like a quip to a man doubting her. And it was like, guys, maybe the first time, but please stop.
You know who else has internal genitalia and does a lot of science?
Scully.
Dana Scully.
Hell
Oh,
yeah!
yeah, she is a scientist,
Wow.
isn't she?
And she's got lots of lady balls,
Tons of balls.
but she doesn't
Big
have to tell
balls.
us about it.
This one, Ames is gonna like that I mentioned Ellie Arroway.
Ellie Arroway's gonna make my tops.
I kind of know
I've
that
already
name.
I've already
She is from
decided.
Contact.
Oh, right,
Contact
Doy.
is so good.
Yeah.
And Ellie,
I've seen
Ellie
it.
is such
Have I
a
seen
good
it?
character.
I haven't.
I have no
I don't
idea.
know.
I don't
It's
think I've seen it.
It's
I just
based
forgot
on
her
a
name.
Carl Sagan novel.
Yeah, there's a book.
Do you like that I'm asking you? You should know. Do
I
you
have
know if
seen
I've
it.
seen this? I don't think I have.
We've seen a lot of movies together.
Last one
That's
I
true.
want to mention. I can't remember if Chris, if you've played this game. I know we've talked about it before, but Elizabeth Sobek from the Horizon Zero,
Yes.
the Horizon
Yeah.
Zero Dawn
Yeah,
series.
there are a couple science. Is Ted actually a scientist? She's just a tech CEO.
I don't remember.
But yeah, Sobek, great example.
Sobek.
I got a couple more ladies I wanna give credit to because they're like I said, I felt bad not having more ladies on lists. Ellie fucking Sattler from Jurassic
Park. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I mean,
Yes,
Ellen grants too a little,
yes.
I guess, but fucking Ellie, like, I think she
Mhm.
owns, like, just.
What about that little
being
girl that
competent.
knows the Unix system?
That's not science.
I know this.
She's a budding scientist.
It's a computer scientist. That's fine.
Yeah, she's good. I'm also going to give a couple movies that I like that have some really good lady scientist characters. Louise Banks in Arrival is really fun to watch.
She's great.
Still have to see
This
that.
is just in my like big competent characters category, and she's really good.
I do wonder about the scientist, because she's a linguist.
That's a science.
It's a science.
It's a science. Yeah.
She
So
does-
yeah, she doesn't have any beakers and fucking pipettes and
She
Bunsen
performs
burners.
a lot
but-
of science.
She
in
does a
this
lot of research.
Oh.
That's true. In that movie, she's definitely a scientist.
Yeah, there we go. I was struggling to think of comic book scientists that weren't physicians, but Pamela Isley, Poison Ivy.
I was gonna say Poison Ivy.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not mad. I'm just glad she's here.
Two more quickly. Murphy Cooper from Interstellar is very cool.
Murph, the daughter.
I haven't seen it, so.
She's the main character of Interstellar, who isn't
Well, she's not the.
the
She's
dad.
she's a character
Yeah.
in Interstellar.
Fine.
It's Matthew.
That's true.
McConaughey.
That's Matthew McConaughey. That's the person I'm thinking of.
All right, all right.
They're not those fucking robots, TARS or some shit. Those things are
Yes.
fucking insane. And last one, I really like Grace Augustine from Avatar. Sigourney Weaver's character.
Yeah, she was fun.
And she gets a
great movie.
she
but
gets to
good
come
character.
back in a fascinating way in the second movie.
Yeah.
So
Which
good
one
for
is the
them.
second one? The water one?
Yes.
Yes, the
I
third one
really-
hasn't come out yet.
I liked that movie a lot. I
Yeah,
have to
we're doing
say.
a third one.
I got a pair,
Good.
Bunsen and Beaker.
Oh,
Oh,
cute.
hell yeah,
I
they're
didn't think of that.
Great scientists. Is Beaker actually a scientist? Because I feel like all that ever happens is he just gets shit blown up on
I'm
him.
sure he's part of it.
What about the brain
Oh, fuck, yeah. Yeah.
of Pinky fame?
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
again,
that brain.
is he a scientist or
Yes.
is he an inventor?
Both.
I think.
I mean, here's the thing.
I know,
it's
I know.
Like Doc
Inventors,
Brown,
you think about it,
yeah.
are engineers, and engineers are kind of scientists.
I'm
We're
just asking.
playing
if
fast
you're-
and loose with the definitions a little.
fine.
Since we're in the fast and loose zone, by the way, I am going to say Q, by which I mean the James Bond Q.
Oh yeah,
fair, fair.
yeah, we'll go with him.
He's not a scientist. I'm just kidding. He
Well, in the
absolutely is.
novels, he is strictly a quartermaster, but in the films, he is clearly a
Oh
scientist.
yeah, no, I was just joking. He definitely is.
Um,
He'd be making exploding shoes and invisible cars and
Yep.
who knows.
I'm gonna throw out Walter Bishop from
Ooh,
Fringe.
From Fringe. Good.
Oh, right. I still need to say that.
Oh, Fringe is good. And Walter Bishop is our friend from Prodigy.
Yes.
His name's
Yeah.
gone.
The
John Noble?
father.
John Noble's
John
the
Noble.
actor.
The father from the first season. There,
the
yeah.
daughter's. I
Yeah.
almost said the daughter's father.
Yes.
Oh yes, Right. Quinn's father. That's
Oh.
her name, Quinn.
Gwen.
Gwen.
Oh,
yeah,
Gwen. And that's
Lucy.
Lucy. Yeah.
And she's always great.
Oh.
What's her real name? Emma Parnell. Emma something.
Ella,
Purnell.
Ella
Ella.
Parnell.
Ella
Ella
Purnell.
Purnell. Jesus Christ. Emma Parnell. No.
Tony Todd.
I remember his name
There's
now.
a bunch of scientists in Fallout. Certainly from the series, there's that cold fusion woman, whose name escapes me, that actually kidnaps Kyle MacLachlan. Yeah, her.
This isn't a quiz. We can.
Yeah, we'll look at it later. I was saying Caitlin might remember. She's seen the show a couple
I'm
times. on the
trying.
Christmas.
A couple times. 10 times.
Here's one we all grew up with.
Moldaver.
Thank you. One we all grew up with. Dexter of Dexter's Lab.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
don't ever see that show.
Really?
Really?
Oh, I did. It was
I did and I didn't like it.
funny. Really?
Sorry, I know. I don't know. I think I would like it more now for what it's worth. I just think
Okay, this might be easier. Who isn't a scientist in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Because I feel like there's a lot of mad scientists in that.
Are the turtle scientists?
well, Donatello.
Then there's your answer.
I just wanted to.
Donatello does machines, so
True, so
arguably
he's
he's
a
a scientist.
Baxter Stockman's a scientist.
Baxter
right?
Stockman's a scientist. The Shredder technically is because because I think he's the one who is doing the experimenting to make the other mutants
Oh, you're right.
in the show.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't.
Well, yeah, I know that's your
And then
area
there's
of.
and then there's David Warner, of course, in the second film, who makes Toka and Razor.
Yeah.
He actually works for TGRI that made the Goop,
Hmm.
the Ooze.
Goop.
Yeah, I was thinking of David Warner about 3 seconds ago, so it's funny that you mentioned them. I was also just thinking of the guy from Phineas and Ferb, because I can't remember his name.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
That's it.
Good name.
Doofenshmirtz.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole slew of evil scientists in that show, but he's the main one.
I love him.
Oh, and
I love his
guess-
stupid voice.
I don't know how to spell Doofenshmirtz. So
Just how it
try.
sounds.
It's definitely wrong.
I guess
Doofenshrimps?
Doofenshmirtz. That sounds right.
Schmertz. I
Oh,
think.
it's not Schlurps. It's Schmertz.
Schmertz.
I'll look it up.
Doofenshmirtz? I don't know, dude.
What's the name of the guy that created the Powerpuff Girls?
Professor Utonium.
Fascinating.
He's a scientist.
Yes, he is. I guess all the like real world counterparts of Tron, they're all like computer scientists. So like Flynn is a scientist.
You got it.
Yeah.
Ames got it. She spelled
Well done.
Doofenshmirtz
I
right.
figured out Doofenshmirtz. Once I learned it wasn't Schlurps.
But yeah, like Flynn, even David Warner's
Oh, yeah,
character.
those guys
They're
from
all
Tron.
they're all computer scientists.
That's
the
good.
real world counterparts.
What about the guy from War Games that invented
Oh, I don't know the name.
Matthew
Joshua?
Broderick?
No, he's
I know. I'm just kidding. He's a kid in that, isn't he?
Professor Dr. Falcon?
Professor Dr. the
Falcrum?
Monarch.
Falcon?
Professor and Mrs. the Monarch.
I don't remember.
I don't remember
What?
Jake.
Oh, actually,
Not good enough.
fuck yeah, Dr. Venture,
Oh, that's good. Oh, I forgot about Dr.
the
Venture.
Monarch.
Okay, but wait a minute.
What?
Do we actually think that... Because
He's
doesn't
managed to pull off some
I
actual
was going to say,
science
because
in the
doesn't he
show.
mostly just steal his dad's work?
What are you talking about?
The Venture Brothers.
Oh, I never saw that.
It's a
Oh
cute
my
show.
god, it's great.
You bet, yeah.
I'm not sure I would call it a cute show, but it is a great
But
show.
yeah, Dr. Venture.
I mean,
Clever. It's a clever show.
it is that.
I'll
I'll
say
give
that.
it that.
Dr.
That's
Venture,
cute to me.
It has cute moments.
The Monarch is Dr. Girlfriend a physician or a scientist?
I don't know. She
if
dresses
that's
like
clear.
a nurse.
Is she a
I don't know.
girlfriend?
That's true, she does. No, she dresses like Jackie O.
Oh, right. Okay, well.
They even referenced that at one point. It is unclear if she's a physician or a scientist.
You smoke? Since when?
1983.
Because she's played by a guy.
Who else?
A
Who
guy with a
else?
very deep
From
smoker's
what?
voice.
From Venture
Venture
Brothers
Brothers?
specifically?
Well, there's the Billy Quiz Boy
Yep.
and Mr. White. Is it White? Just called
Yep.
White?
Yep.
He's an albino.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know that's White. And Dr. Fantastic or whatever the fuck his
Yeah,
name
the Mr.
is.
Fantastic knockoff. I
What's
can't
his
think of
real name, though?
That I
Oh,
don't
okay,
remember.
okay. And it's played by Stephen Colbert, right?
Yep. Yep.
He sucks. He's such a creep. Not Stephen Colbert, the character.
Yeah, yeah.
Quinn
And of
Mallory.
course,
You don't have to name every scientist
no,
from
I know.
Venture Brothers.
no, but that tangent reminded me.
Egon from Ghostbusters.
Oh,
There, I
actually,
said it.
all four of
Ha
them.
ha! I wouldn't count fucking the other
Yeah,
ones.
Bill
Oh,
Murray.
yeah,
Definitely
Winston.
not Bill Murray.
Well,
Winston
Bill-
isn't a scientist.
Yeah, Winston isn't. Winston,
Bill Murray-
Winston's just a guy, but the original three are all
That's
That's
I
true.
know.
Are they?
scientists.
Yeah, all three of them
See,
are
I-
professors at
Somehow
Columbia.
only Egon strikes me as a scientist.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
others
he's
just
the one
strike me
that's
as
the most
fucking
sciencey,
around.
but yeah, the others
He's
they're
the
all
most-
they start as
Yeah.
they start the show as scientists from Columbia.
Yeah.
They get fired, and that's why they create the Ghost.
Now, I will say, I would totally believe that maybe... Fuck, what's Bill Murray's name in that?
Venkman.
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 Venkman maybe slept his way to his degree.
And he was trying to
he lists
sleep
all
his
of
way
it.
through his studies, too, you know?
Yeah.
At one point, he does list all of his degrees, and he's like, "I got doctorates in psychology and parapsychology."
Oh, that's right.
and-
Yeah, yeah.
It's true, Your Honor, this man has no dick.
But yeah, Ray and Egon are undeniably scientists, and Venkman maybe.
I'll give it to him.
Yeah. Again, I think he maybe didn't really earn his degree, but he's got one.
You know who I'm surprised Jake hasn't brought up yet? Selden from Foundation.
Oh yeah, Harry Seldon.
And I'll give it to Gail Dornick, too, because Gail's great.
Yeah, Gail's
Who
good.
were you going to say, though? You
Oh,
were having, like, a major...
Because I can't believe I didn't think of him sooner. I can picture his face, but I can't
What's he
think
from?
of his name. Archer.
I don't know Archer, so I would-
H. John Benjamin? Bob's Burgers.
No, but from Archer, the scientist, their Q.
Krieger.
Krieger, yes, Dr. Krieger.
Definitely a mad scientist.
Oh yeah, no, he's fucking, he is.
I got a couple more mad scientists for you.
Yep.
This one's fun because, and reminding us of our Dr. Frankenstein earlier is Dr. Finkelstein from Nightmare Before
Yes.
Oh,
Christmas.
yeah. I was
Yes.
thinking of him earlier, too. He's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
He
He's
rips
a
out a piece of
nutbag.
his brain and sticks it in someone
I got
else's
one.
head.
I got one. I said it before, but I think it got drowned out by the shouting. Quinn Mallory from
Oh, yeah, who's that?
Sliders.
Oh, is that
Quinn, yeah.
is that the main dude that invents the slidey
yeah,
wheelie?
is the,
Okay,
the Jerry O'Connell.
Thank you.
character.
Couldn't think
Yeah,
of his name.
Quinn. That's a good one. Even though that show goes off the fucking
It
rails.
sure does.
Started off fun though.
Oh, Sam Beckett from Quantum Leap.
Oh yeah, he's a scientist.
He invented the Quantum Leap accelerator.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Ames hasn't mentioned, especially since I already mentioned one character from this show, but John Crichton.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
right,
I
he's a
didn't even think of
scientist.
John Crichton.
He's a
That's good. That's
scientist.
good.
Yeah.
John Crichton?
The main
lead.
character.
The main character.
He's
from
an astronaut
Farscape.
and scientist first
In
and
what?
foremost. Farscape.
Farscape.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he
No, I
invents,
know.
he invents,
should
he
cover
invents the
Farscape one
Farscape
day.
capsule. Or
Okay.
whatever.
When Jake said Ames, I'm surprised Ames hasn't brought up yet, because here's the one that's going to make my final list, and spoilers for that. Fucking Crawford Tillinghast from Beyond.
Yes, you
He's
love
great.
yourself a Tillinghast.
Because I love me an H.P. Lovecraft, and Tillinghast is just such a zany fucking mad
doesn't-
scientist.
I loved Jake's portrayal of Tillinghast.
Isn't there a Jeffrey Combs Tillinghast?
There is.
Oh,
We
that's
have
right,
to cover
yeah.
From
What?
Beyond. See, before we cover whatever we were talking about a moment ago for Halloween, we gotta cover From Beyond for
Yeah,
Halloween.
no, totally.
Because that looks great. A couple
Maybe
other
we just do
ones.
Jeffrey Combs films every year for the rest of.
I think you
however
suggested
long.
that.
We
Yes.
did
Did
say
I?
we said
Oh, good.
that on Halloween.
Good.
Dr.
Still correct.
Dr. Forrester from MST3K
Oh,
is a
yes!
fucking delight.
Dr.
Yep.
Forrester is the original guy.
With the
before
green lab
what's her
coat.
name shows up.
Yes. That's
He hangs out with the monkey man?
no. She hangs out with the monkey.
Oh, no,
man.
no. He hangs out with the
TV's
chunkier guy?
TV's
no.
Frank.
See, she also... Okay, that's TV's
She,
Frank.
so yeah, so it's in the very first
And
season.
she's like, what, TV's Frank's mom or
no,
his
she's
mom?
Pearl?
his mother. Pearl's
Oh,
his
okay.
mother.
Which is wild, because she's definitely younger than that guy.
Yeah, but that was kind of the joke in the originally.
And
Oh,
she's
yeah.
also a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I
she's
love
great.
her, yeah. I have... It just left my head. Oh, I have an idea.
An idea.
Well, I have a thought about a scientist. Maybe. Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone.
No. Absolutely fucking
Come
not.
on, Rube
Oh.
Goldberg machines don't count all of a
No,
sudden?
they don't.
Oh, okay, because Wallace made that fucking stupid breakfast
Okay,
Rube
but he
Goldberg
doesn't actually
machine.
invent things. He just sets up traps. That's a little
He
different.
creates Lego sets. Seth Brundle in The Fly.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
want to see Jeff Goldblum lose his fucking mind for experimenting on himself, it is a lot of fun. I love that. One that I'm debating if it will make my final 3 or not, just because the book is very good, the movie's very good. The Mark Watney character from The Martian, Matt Damon's character, just because he's so fucking clever
Yeah,
and how
Johnny
he
Potato.
survives on the moon by making potatoes. And
You mean Mars?
Yes, Mars. Mars is not the moon.
No.
Thank you for that. Going back, I just mentioned Jeff Goldblum, so I have to bring up David Levinson from Independence Day.
Oh yeah. He's played scientist a lot.
He plays scientists a lot, and speaking of Independence Day, we also get our Brent Spiner crazy scientist,
Yes!
Dr. Okun,
Yes.
who's so wild.
I was so sad when he died.
No,
I was
it's
like,
okay. He was actually just in a coma, according
He-
to the sequel.
Totally deserved
What
it.
Did we watch the sequel?
No.
Oh, okay.
What about Yahoo Serious as Albert
Yeah.
Einstein in Young
Jesus
Einstein?
Yes!
Christ.
Oh my God! I loved that movie when I was a child. I bet it sucks.
I haven't seen it since I was a child, but I'd love to. It is terrible, but
I'm sure it is, but when
the
I was a kid, it was
premise,
amazing.
the premise, which is basically, what if Einstein was Australian instead of Austrian?
Which is like, what
Good
is-
day.
That like you took an idea for a sketch and made a very expensive movie out of it.
Yeah.
What about Sherlock Holmes?
I was wondering about him, and I couldn't settle on whether or not.
And by extension, of course, Basil of Baker Street.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought about him, and I just couldn't decide. Watson's a physician, so that much is. Like,
No, it's
Yeah,
definitely
fuck
not Watson.
He knows what he did.
But yeah, I don't know. Like he definitely has. He has scientific knowledge.
And he's definitely he's written papers about different types of paper and different types
Yeah,
of
it's-
tobacco. So
I'd
could
say-
you argue?
By the standards of the Victorian era, he very well may have been.
It sounds like he's just a jack of all trades in that case.
Yeah, that's why I didn't
Yeah,
bring
but
him up because
most
I
jacks
couldn't
of all
decide.
trade don't publish papers.
That's
you know?
true. He is published. I didn't think of that. That does add an extra layer. I wasn't sure, and that's why I didn't put him on my list.
Well,
but
I
I
just-
did consider him for that reason. But again, I forgot about the published aspect.
Anyway.
We haven't mentioned Dr. Jekyll, who's a good
Oh
example.
yeah.
That's a fun one. There's been some good various portrayals in media of Dr.
Yeah.
Jekyll, which are pretty cool.
Mhm.
And the very, very last one on my list that warrants mentioning, I don't know if everyone is familiar because it definitely had a very brief time in the sun, and that is Dr. Horrible from Dr. Horrible Sing Along Blog,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that is pretty cute.
which is very cute. And Neil Patrick Harris is a delight.
He is. Oh, one last one that popped into my mind. Definitely mad scientist, possibly one of the most famous mad scientists of the past 20 years. Plankton.
Oh my
From
God.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
I
SpongeBob.
don't know it.
SpongeBob.
20 years,
Nemesis.
it's more than that.
Yeah, let me pretend. So
So
that's a fuck ton of people.
It's
Time
gonna
to
be
narrow
hard,
it down.
hard to pick favorites, which is why I have
Oh yeah.
a couple slated, ready to go,
I don't
and
know
the,
why
and the
we
other
think
might
this.
depend on what you guys pick.
Well, I definitely have to give my number one slot to Doc Brown because that is still my
Good, good,
favorite
good.
trilogy of all time. No offense to the many, many other options, but I got to give it to Farnsworth
Yay!
from Futurama. You know, for my third, I'm gonna give it to Wallace.
Yes! Oh, I love that.
You know who we didn't
You
mention?
have very white men on your list, but I allow it.
Given the options media has given me.
Yes.
I'll do my tops. I'm gonna
You
say.
have a very long list this time.
Yeah, this is a long
I'm gonna
list.
say Sam Carter because she's just
Yes.
fantastic. Gotta go with Scully
Oh wow, I love this.
and Walter Bishop
From Fringe.
from Fringe.
Nice. Oh, these are all you picking all like classic-y shows too.
Mm.
You got any idea, Caitlin?
I'm gonna say. Oh, I gotta give it to Ellie Sattler.
Oh, good.
She's great.
Yeah,
And
Jurassic Park is classic.
And she
as well.
saves the whole fucking. I mean, she saves everybody. She's the one that has to go in and restart all the shit.
Yeah, she
Did
does.
you-
So she's a bad bitch.
Yeah, you saw with us the kind of reunion-y episode, the reunion movie of
Yeah.
Jurassic World series.
Rebirth or
And she's fun in that too.
She was great. I love her. I thought that was so cool that they were all there, and I thought it was great that it was fucking what's his name. That made my whole life.
What's his
Dotson.
name?
Man, the
Oh,
late.
that's right.
I loved that was Dotson.
That's funny.
Dotson.
We got Dotson here. See, nobody cares.
We need two more from you, Caitlin. Is it
I
this
think
one?
yeah, I was just gonna say. I think I am gonna say Willy Wonka.
I'm glad you are. That's a good one.
Because I love him, and he makes exploding candies for your enemies, and he'll kill your terrible children. And let's see, I'm gonna give it to Cave Johnson.
Ooh.
Well, not because I even think he's a great scientist, but because he's a fucking hilarious trip.
He's so good. But we should have made. He's played by
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
Who
always
I
fun.
love.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have because I've only watched Jake play some Portal games and not a lot, so I'll have to check those
Cave
out.
Johnson is so good.
Well, this helps me solidify my list because
Perfect.
I have to give my number one to Ellie Arroway from Contact because they do such a good job in both the novel and the movie in making what is like extremely hard science accessible. Like,
Yeah.
you understand what's going on and how important it is, and that it is like fucking monumental science, and she does it so well.
Yeah.
And I love her. I have to give it to Crawford Tillinghast just to keep up my Lovecraft streak. And
Yep.
Crawford Tillinghast is such a zany maniac, which makes me feel
A
like
Zaniac. I was just thinking
which
that.
makes me feel like a fool that I haven't seen the Jeffrey Combs movie
Well,
yet.
we're gonna fix
And
that.
I'm putting a lot of stakes on it being excellent, and we'll see.
Listen, even if it's terrible, it'll probably still be great.
Yeah,
To be
'cause
honest.
Jeffrey Combs being
That's
out
right.
of his mind, and who doesn't love that? And because I was, if this hadn't come up in one of your lists, I was going to put it on mine, so I'm going to. And that is Dr. Frankenstein, specifically the
Yes.
Gene Wilder one from
Nice.
Young
Oh,
Frankenstein, because it's classic
I
and
like that-
hilarious, and every joke lands, and I love it.
I like that Gene Wilder has made the list twice.
Yay!
My thing, so I know you guys know that my stepdad recently passed away.
Mm.
He's actually the one who introduced me to Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, I saw that in your write-up, and I thought that was very sweet, and that's a lovely way to remember someone through Gene Wilder.
Absolutely.
Such a good
Which is very
Well,
I
it was
love
very.
that. I love that
It
for
was a brief story, and then we can shake us out. When I was in college, Gene Wilder released a biography, and he came to do a signing and a talk, and we get there, and they were like, they even admit, like, we were not expecting this much of a crowd, because I don't think they realized that for a lot of kids, like, Willy Wonka is the gateway drug to Gene Wilder,
Yeah.
who's most of his output isn't kids movies. But then you see that, you're like, you get older, you're like, wait, what else has this man been in? And it's like, oh,
And it turns
all
out
these
yeah,
fucking amazing films.
tons of great shit.
And so it was, it was really nice. You could tell they were like, wow, they were genuinely like, you could tell he was like emotional about how many people were there to see him that were like, because there was a college crowd. They're like, how many kids are going to care about Gene Wilder?
Oh
It's
my
like,
god, so many.
it was one of the larger lecture halls in the college, and it was packed.
It was at the Sci, wasn't it? Yeah, I got the book and had it signed, and I got up there and he's like, hello, and I'm like, hi, you're so great. Like, it's all I can say. Like, it's nothing to say except that, like, because
I actually remember, now that I think of it, we had a rehearsal for a show scheduled that night. And the director even said, we're starting late so people can go to that if they want.
I love that.
Yeah, I remember there was a documentary on Gilda Radner, his wife who died.
Yeah.
And it being like, it was one of the only documentaries that made me like bawl my eyes out. But that their relationship just seemed like so fucking sweet.
Yeah.
And I love them. And Gene Wilder, You get to. This is why you make our list twice.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a treasure.
Well, that has been our show, everybody.
Woo.
Thank you, of course, for listening. I hope you'll tune in next time when we'll be covering The Running Man, the man who runs.
2 of them, Runnings Man.
Oh, Runnings Man. It's like
Running
it's like Attorneys General. It's
Yes.
Runnings Man.
I love like 2-word things where you have to pluralize the first word.
It's so weird.
It tickles me.
It's good.
It's one of
I
my
agree.
simple joys. I do it on purpose in places where you're not supposed
Is
to.
that
because
ASMR technically to find something like that satisfying?
I have an erection, so sure. But yeah, so
I hate everything.
yeah, so that'll be fun. Yeah, there's a new film coming out, but we will also be talking about the OG.
Oh, we've been meaning to do this one for a
Richard
while now.
Dawson, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Richard Dawson?
yeah, he's
Yes.
like the host,
He's in the movie, and
so he's really stretching.
and it's fabulous. Yeah,
How old is he in it? When's it
It's
from?
the
The
80s. It's like
So he's more or less match game age, like a little older.
after,
The
a
match
little
game in
older.
the 60s?
late 70s.
Really?
Yeah, a little later
Oh,
than match
so
game
whatever.
related,
So
but
whatever.
good.
He could get it, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, he was still hot.
This is probably his. This is probably contemporaneous with his Family Feud era, if I were to guess.
No, this would have been later.
Later?
Anyway,
I don't know.
anyway.
Either way, we will be covering that next week.
Go watch
But
the
un-
movie. It looks fun.
But until then, you can catch up with us on our Facebook, SSHB Podcast, on Tumblr, on Web3,
Blue Sky?
Blue Sky.
Yeah, there we go.
Web3.
Web3.
Cool.
www.
We're finally releasing our NFT line right in the height
There you
of
go. You collect all 5.
SSHB.
The 4
coin.
of us and Remy.
No
Disney will
one's
be
gonna no one's gonna
very
understand the
happy about
reference,
that.
Jake.
They'll see it in the
Fine.
video feed that I put up.
Actual fucking shit. Don't encourage him to make jokes the audience won't understand.
I think I'm finally giving out.
Okay, Chris has died, but I haven't, and my name has been Jake.
This has been Chris.
That was an interesting effect.
You want me to try that again, Chris?
This has been Chris.
Great. This has been Ames.
And this is always Caitlin.
Oh, also SoundCloud and
Oh, yeah.
podcasts.
Where we live.
Whatever, they found us this time. They can do it again.
Yeah.
They're not stupid. I mean...
I am. Good night. I think they're still planning on doing 5.
Oh my god.
James
It's gonna
Cameron
take
better
them
be
about
They're
a
doing
century.
breaks,
Well, I
was
like
gonna
a
say-
10-year break between each
Was
movie.
it? No, I think these ones he's filming like back to back.
They
I'll
said
believe
that
it when I
I
see
thought
it.
they said
No,
that
no,
about
but
the
this-
third
the
one. I
third
thought
one-
the third one was being...
The
already-
third one is actually coming out, I think, relatively soon.
Yeah, but the
really?
second one came out like 5 years ago.
Wasn't that long ago already, was it?
It was... no, it was 2020... Late 2022.
2022. So
Okay.
a 3
All
3 or
right.
4 year turnaround time is
That's not
normal
so
these
bad,
days.
then. I thought it was
Well,
longer.
especially when it's literally all CGI
So much
shit.
CGI.
Just since I just had this existential crisis, you all fucking have to.
Go
So
ahead.
the third one is due out this December.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yep.
Like,
Oh, wow.
like next month?
Like next
Yes.
month, wow.
Yep.
Really?
But so next one then is scheduled for 2029,
What?
Damn.
and then
Okay.
5
2042.
31. But the fact that we're that close to
29 to 31?
yeah.
That's very ambitious.
But again, for me, it's just the fact that 2031 is within planning movie.
All right,
distance.
all right, all right.
Shut the fuck up, Chris!
Like, there's something weirdly science fiction about saying the 2030s.
Yes.
Wow.
Flying cars, anyone?
Definitely. And time travel machines.
Somebody give Elon, I almost said. Someone give
Replicators.
Elon Musk some more money.
We're gonna have so
Fucking
much
piece of
future
shit.
tech by then.
If we make it to
Speaking
2031.
of future tech, we got more scientists
Yes.
to talk about.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah, go ahead.